We're not too late today. I mean, we're like 12 minutes. I guess that's a little late as always. We're always at least a little bit late. But welcome back, No Name Wrestling Podcast in the building once again. Today it's just gonna be us three rocking it out, man. Hopefully next week we're gonna be doing our Royal Rumble predictions for the Rumble. So hopefully by next week we'll be able to have the full cast back. Jade, Nate. G. Hopefully, we'll be able to have everybody back by next week for the Rumble predictions. We're also planning to do a Royal Rumble watch along as well. So if you're going to watch the Rumble live in real time and you like to watch other creators to the watch along stuff, we're planning on doing that for the podcast episode. Not for the podcast episode, but just to try it out this year to see how people feel about the watch alongs. You know, usually people kind of like to do the watch alongs and stuff. So we're trying to see how that trying to see how that works for the podcast and see if it works and fits for us or not. So we should be doing that next week as well, of course, with the Royal Rumble recap and everything follow up. So today this is gonna be us three rocking it out. We're gonna be talking about everything Royal Rumble. We're gonna be talking about some of the bad ones, some of the good ones from the past, some of the worst winners, some of the best winners, a little bit of both, a little bit of mix of everything in there. So it's gonna be us three today rocking it out. Mo, Lynn. Y'all know what happened last time. It was just
I don't remember what happened, but
that's when they had that Randy Orton dude in the comments. He was going crazy on
We were
Randy.
here until like 1 a.m. y'all's time, and it was just
we was going
fuckery.
in.
That was hilarious.
Bro, I don't remember who it was, but shout out to that dude, wherever you are, man. It was somebody who said Randy's still not a main event guy or whatever the case was, man.
Now I remember it. Yes. Oh my
Something
gosh.
crazy, man. Something wild. So today, like I said, we're gonna talk a little everything Royal Rumble related. Before we start, I guess we'll dive into what we usually do. We'll just go through some random questions for everybody to answer. Feel free to answer along in the chat as well. Some clips I wasn't able to take last week because like lags and all that stuff. Lynn, you kind of lagging on mine a little bit right now too with the camera.
Damn. Okay.
The camera's bugging.
Crazy. My shit. Let's see.
It's just the camera, really. Yeah, it was good. Makai in the chat. Mo's always like,
Move out of Jersey, nigga.
Damn.
You in Jersey, bro? Jersey really that bad, man?
I never been, so I don't know.
SummerSlam was my second time in Jersey. The first time was the hot mess. This time it was just like everything, especially the first day we got there, everything just kept going wrong. Like it was always something that was going wrong. And we're like, all right, bro.
All right, so last week, is this y'all three? Yeah, this is gonna be us three today. Next week we should have the full podcast back as far as everybody. So next week we should have all six of us for the Royal Rumble predictions. But today it's just gonna be us three today. Gonna be talking some Royal Rumble stuff from the past about the worst and best winners. We're gonna get a little nasty today, a little nasty for y'all, man. We'll give some controversial takes and get a little wild today for y'all. So it's just gonna be us three. See how everybody feels. We'll dive into some conversations. Cut one in their prime, Austin Cena Michaels. Shawn Michaels.
Damn. So wait. What do we consider Shawn Michaels' prime? The first one?
I mean, we're talking primes in general.
That's
he never had a
question.
bigger peak than those two.
That's
So
a good question.
Shawn Michaels was very consistent, very good, but peaks never had a peak like
in terms
Cena
of
or
Cena or Austin. Yeah, true.
Those two got it. Yeah, those two.
I can't argue that. But if I'm choosing based upon just cut one in their prime based upon my favorite, I'm cutting Cena, bro. I'm sorry. And I love Cena, but I gotta keep Shawn Michaels in Austin. Actually, no, wait.
Austin.
Wait. I think
Austin
you're right.
by a hair.
I think it
In
is
terms of
Austin
what?
because,
Austin's peak too big, bro. Can't cut him.
because Thugonomics was so
Peak
important to
wrestling.
me as a child that like
Bro, if we're cutting Austin,
all three of them are like in my top five.
if we're
favorites,
cutting
last one,
Austin's peak, then we're like basically cutting WWE.
the attitude era.
Like,
Yeah,
WWE's
true,
dead. Yeah,
true.
WWE's dead. Yeah, for real. WWE's done.
All right, so I'll start with my little question here for you guys to see, and I'll give my takes as well. So I'm gonna dive into this take as well. Last week we went crazy with the themes, right? So we're gonna dive back into that. So I'm gonna name one theme song, and then everybody up here is gonna just say what theme songs they think are better based off the ones that I name after. So the theme song is "The Time Is Now," John Cena.
Ooh, Okay.
This better be so nasty. Oh.
Yeah,
Gonna
this
name
is
some themes
nasty
after
work.
the time is now, and you're just gonna say what theme songs you think are better. So, first theme up, and we'll go in order. So I'll start first. I'll name the theme, and then I'll say my answer, and then Mo, and then Lynn, and feel free to play along in the chat as well. Right. So, first theme song I'm gonna name is CM Punk Cult of Personality. Now, for me, respectfully, I gotta take Cult of Personality. That's top 5 for me in WWE. That's the top 5 WWE theme all time.
Yeah, Cult of Personality easily.
Yeah, give me Cult of Personality. I think I'm taking both of CM Punk's themes over My Time Is Now. Give me This Fire Burns and Cult of Personality. CM Punk doesn't miss with his themes.
I don't know about Fire Burns. I don't know.
Bro, I gotta take it, bro. I gotta take it.
I'm definitely taking Fire Burns too.
Let's go, Mo.
Mo, oh no, man, that's tough.
Fire
All right,
Burns
next
perfect,
one.
man.
Next one I'm gonna throw out is Cody Rhodes Kingdom. Now this one is tough, if you ask me. I feel like they're very neck and neck for me because I listen to both a lot. But if I had to pick one between the two, I gotta go Time Is Now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta take Time Is Now.
That's fair.
Bro.
That's fair.
I gotta take Time Is Now, bro. Cody Rhodes Kingdom is valid, but Time Is Now, bro. Especially something about that, bro. Something about that theme. It's just it's different for me, bro.
The child in me can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm easily taking Kingdom.
Easily is nasty, bro.
I'm not gonna say easily, but I work out to this, and all I gotta say is, whoa! Yeah. Like, give me Kingdom.
I work out to both. So.
All right, next one we're gonna throw out is Batista. I Walk Alone. Very, very great nostalgia theme. I gotta take I Walk Alone though, bro. That could be top 5 for many people.
I agree. I Walk Alone.
See, this is where I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna take The Time Is Now. I just connect more with that one than the Batista one. I don't know what it is about Batista in me. When it came to Evolution, I connected with Randy more than I did Batista. So I'm gonna go with The Time Is Now.
That's interesting right there. That's interesting. Let's see. I Walk Alone. Okay. Kingdom. Time Is Now. Kingdom. Time Is Now. Cult of Personality. Okay. Giving some answers right there. Next one, Jeff Hardy. No More Words. To me, I gotta go No More Words though. Respectfully. I think that's a pretty easy answer.
Oh, Mo switching it up. I'm with Malik. I'm going Jeff Hardy as well.
Oh no, Mo, you taking what?
I'm taking The Time Is Now.
What?
That's wild.
Both elite themes, but
Well, you gotta do the dance with it, bro. No.
I don't get me wrong. Both on my playlist, but
So, Lynn, you taking which one?
I'm taking Jeff Hardy's theme, bro. I'm with you. I'm rocking with you on this one.
Come on, Mo, bro. You're trying to be different, man. Okay, what about Edge Metalingus? I'm taking Metalingus.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah. Metalingus for
all
sure.
Day. All day.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
That's a sweet.
Randy Orton Voices. That's the greatest theme of all time to me. So you already know what I'm taking. I'm taking Randy.
I forgot what we did last week. Didn't this come up last week?
Time Is Now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think I took The Time Is Now last week, and I'm taking it again this week.
So y'all both taking Time Is Now?
Yes, sir.
For sure.
The wrong answer, but it's cool. Wrong answer. That's definitely the wrong answer, but it's cool. We let it slide today. Rey Mysterio, Booyaka. I'm taking Time Is Now.
Yeah, I'm taking Time Is Now.
Yeah, time is now. Easily.
Wait, can we talk about this real quick? Is Booyaka a good theme? Is Rey Mysterio's theme good?
The first version.
Iconic.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
The first version, I ain't gonna lie. The first version, that's probably my top 10 favorites.
Not today's version though.
Nah, the remix version is ass.
That was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I'm with you. The new one I hate. I'm with you, Malik.
The original, the OG first, the one that he came out at WrestleMania 22.
Yes,
okay. That bitch was fire, bro. But the remix version, no. Maybe I don't like the remix version so much because the first one was so good and the remix just downgraded to me. But that first version, bro, so good, bro.
Because every time he comes out now, I'm like, oh, it just makes me, I don't like it.
I'm gonna throw out a couple more. What about Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy? You know I'm taking Time Is Now, bro. Clears. I ain't close. Time Is Now clears.
I'm going Time Is Now because Sexy Boy, something about it. It just, I think it's overrated. I know Malik, you made a bunch of videos on this, but I agree with you. It's definitely overrated a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still going Time Is Now.
This one, I think this will be an interesting conversation. Let's be honest here. Hulk Hogan, Real America.
Oh.
That would be a 9. That's a banger theme right there.
It is, bro.
That's a banger theme. I know Hulk Hogan's attached to that theme song, but that theme song goes crazy. I'm still taking Time Is Now, though. I'm still taking the Time Is Now, but
yeah,
that Real American.
I agree.
I'm gonna be the hot take guy. I am a real American. Fight
That
for
guitar solo was
right
great,
of
though.
every
On
man.
that song?
Bro, I just think of It's Always Sunny. I don't know if y'all watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but Mac and Dennis are just running around singing I'm a Real American. And that shit is just a banger, bro. I'm going Real American.
Okay, Real American. What about this might be an interesting one. What about Carmelo Hayes' theme, Mellow Don't Miss? I think Melo's theme is a banger. I'm taking the Time Is Now, though. I'm taking the Time Is Now.
Time is now. The time is now.
I think Melo's theme is a banger. I think it's too early right now to give it to Melo. But if it was Trick Williams, whoop that trick. But now I'm thinking Time Is Now right now.
Crazy.
Hey, Trick is over as fuck, and that song is insane right now, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Mark Henry's theme song, 3-6 Mafia?
Oh.
Banger theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still taking the Time Is Now, though. I'm still taking the Time Is Now for me.
I'm taking Mark Henry's theme.
I am as well, Mo. 3-6 Mafia.
Mark Henry's theme over
somebody gonna get the hit, dog.
Yeah.
Mark Henry's theme is a banger. Though. Can't cap. All right, and last one, I'm gonna throw out Christian's theme song. The not the female version, the male version of his theme song, Close Your Eyes. The second version that he came back to. A lot of people like that theme. I'm still taking the Time Is Now, though. But Christian's theme song is a banger, though. Actually, I think Time Is Now. I think Time Is Now clear, so I don't know to.
I think I agree with you. Christian's theme is very good, but yeah, Time Is Now.
Yeah, I'm taking Time Is Now as well. Like, Christian's song is good, but that's one that I just didn't connect with, similar to I Walk Alone. I just didn't connect with Christian's.
Not connecting with I Walk Alone is kind of crazy.
It is, but look, I did rock with it.
Better than Slow Chemical.
The whole pyro, man.
Oh, whoa. That man threw Slow Chemical under the bus again. I don't know about that.
Slow Chemical better than the Time Is Now, but you know.
Yeah,
now we just fighting.
Is it though?
That shit top 5 to me. I don't care.
Top 5 is crazy.
I don't know if I say top 5, but
crazy.
Slow Chemical is hard.
Top 5 is crazy, bro.
Salute to you.
Respectfully. Not even top 10, bro. It's a great theme. It's just not top 10, bro. I don't know how it's crazy to say. It's a good theme, though, bro. If
I got it anywhere, it's between 9 and 15. It could fall in the top 10 or fall right outside.
Like, if you put it in the top 10, that's cool, but I can name theme songs that are better than I promise you, bro.
That shit is a banger, bro.
Kid Wilson's theme is fire, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Kid Wilson's theme is hard.
I don't know why it's growing on me.
I like it. Especially like last on SmackDown when he was walking in and then he just stops, beats Matt Cardona's ass, and then he just starts emoting again. See, that worked. Unlike Jay's, where it's run it back. That shit worked. He beat his ass and then he started dancing again. I fucked with it. I can't lie, Mo. I can't.
So what question you want to throw out there real quick?
Oh, do you want to do mine? Is that what you
yeah, you can throw
okay,
out there.
Gotcha. So so Malik hit me up, was like, come up with the same game that we just did, but for a woman's theme. So I was like, okay, let me go with one of the women's themes that I really like, how Malik did voices last week. So I went with Asuka's theme, The Future. So that's gonna be the one we're comparing. I got a list of people. And y'all gonna tell me if it's better than Asuka's theme. So let's start off with Liv Morgan.
Asuka clears.
Asuka for sure. Yeah.
Okay, I got Asuka as well. All right, next one, Trish Stratus, but the Lil' Kim version.
That's our current one, right? I mean,
the one she comes out.
Yeah, I believe she uses the Lil' Kim.
Yeah, Trish Stratus for sure. Her theme is
banger.
Yeah. That was one of the most recognizable themes from her era. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go Trish.
I'm going Trish as well. Okay. Next one. Now, this one is a very specific one because I don't like her current day one. But Roxanne Perez, not the Judgment Day remix, but the NXT banger Roxanne Perez.
That's Asuka. Yeah.
Okay.
Asuka.
Okay. I like this because Asuka's theme is one of my favorite women's themes, is why I put it. But I do like the Roxanne. I wouldn't clear it over Asuka's, but I thought that was one y'all might have did. All right, next one, Bianca Belair.
Bianca, not even close.
Ooh,
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I'm going Asuka. That's one where I'm going Asuka. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm going Asuka now. I'm sorry.
What?
That's crazy.
Right. Next one, Naomi's heel theme, the one her dad performed. The Rock one.
Asuka.
Yeah. I'm going Asuka as well. Okay, next one, Victoria's theme.
Which one we talking about?
Yeah.
We're talking about the hold on. Let me because I have it on my YouTube. Hold on, give me one second.
It depends which one we're talking about here.
Yeah, because there's the Nicki Minaj one and there's
I picked this on purpose. Hold on.
You talking about the one by Tattoo?
Yes, not the one by Nicki Minaj. It's the one this one with this Titantron.
All the things she said, all the things she said for sure.
Yeah. That's one of the most underrated themes ever. Yeah.
That's a top 5 women's theme ever, bro.
Yeah, it's a banger. I was that's why I wanted to put that one in.
By Tattoo, that shit went crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one, Lita's theme.
Oh my gosh, Lita.
Yeah, Lita's a banger. Okay, and we got 2 more. Jada Parker's theme.
Asuka.
Yeah, I'm going Asuka as well.
Jada Parker's theme is generic, bro.
Very much so. Jada Parker elevates her theme. And the final one, Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Blake Monroe's theme.
Yeah.
Blake Monroe's theme is tough.
Asuka's theme. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I love Asuka's theme, but Blake Monroe's theme is one of those. It is one of those. So that's the end of my list, Malik.
All right, let's dive into some different conversations, bro. Unless Mo, you want to throw something random question real quick?
I mean, I could think of something later or think of something now and then we could do it later.
All right. I want to talk about the Wyatts for a minute.
Ooh, okay. I'm hyped.
I've been seeing. Listen, I don't know what people's expectations were about this group. I've been seeing people saying that they fumbled this group or they're not being utilized right. For me, I don't hate how they're being used because this is what I've expected the whole time. Like, I don't know what people had their expectations are so high with the group. I get that they're paying homage to Bray and then they had that crazy debut and everything and it was cool, but like they're a very story-based faction. That's what they're mainly going to be known for. They're not going to really have exciting matches. They're going to be basically known for storytelling. The way they've been used, nothing really about it has been an issue for me personally because it's like this is what I've expected them to do. Like they've come back, they're gonna tell stories here and there. I know Bo Dallas was injured for a little bit, so that's why they were off TV for a while because he was injured. But ever since they came back, now there's this flip switch where like, oh, the Wyatts are boring. So like they've been doing the same stuff since they came to WWE. Like
100%. 100% agree with you. And I think the issue comes down to this as well, Malik. I don't know if those style of characters work in the 2026 year that we're in the sense of the Undertaker style, the Bray Wyatt style, the Wyatt Six. Like the reason why the debut was so cool was because we saw all this blood and all these people dead, but then they came back to life. So it's like, is it serious? Does it stick? You can't do that every week because it's not believable, and that's the main issue with them. Like Malik said, they're gonna tell stories. It's not bad. I actually prefer them off my TV because, like, I would prefer to see the tag division flourish how it was. But I'll say this: at least Solo is elevating this group. I think what Solo and their MFTs are doing is the best possible situation for the Wyatts. Because if not, I don't know what the fuck else they would be doing.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Like, I'm with you, Lynn. I don't think this gimmick. It's outdated. These spooky gimmicks in 2026 is just outdated. I've said this before. Yeah, I've said this before. I feel like without the cachet that Mark Calloway put into his character, that Undertaker gimmick struggles to get over in 2026.
Facts.
Struggles bad to get over in 2026.
You have to commit, bro. You got to commit like he did, and people aren't doing that. Like the Wyatt Six were, and this is no disrespect to them, but this is, you have to commit to this character. I can't see backstage photos of y'all at Whataburger smiling, eating with the fans. I just can't. If you want me to believe y'all are these killer, spooky niggas, how are y'all smiling and eating with children at Whataburger?
I don't know. I don't really think that stuff bothers me personally, though. I just feel like they messed up Bray Wyatt's gimmicks, both of them. But his second one with the Fiend, it was overused, and they didn't know how to use it as a special attraction. They overused it, which pretty much destroyed the entire gimmick. I feel like with the Wyatts, you should use them as a special attraction. I think they've been used properly, but like the way they've been used is exactly how I would have been using them the entire time. I don't see an issue with it. Like, yeah, they got the tag team titles and everything. Maybe they don't need the tag titles, but even then, so I still feel like that's not something that I feel like is a diminish to them, really. Like, the Wyatts are going to be used for storytelling and storytelling mainly only. Backstage vignettes, little promo packages here and there. Other than that, you're not really going to get too much from them. So I feel like what they've been used as has been fine for me because these are what my expectations were of the group to begin with, even though they had that crazy ass debut on Monday Night Raw, about what, a year or two ago. So
yeah, about a year.
I don't know. For me, it's just, I don't really hate how they're being used. Some people are saying that's a fumble. I think that's a major stretch if you ask me, because I'm like, how are they being fumbled? They're being used exactly how they should be used. They were never going to be main event talent.
I don't think they should be holding the tag titles.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
okay,
I don't disagree
that.
With
Maybe they shouldn't be holding the tag titles. If you want to say they don't need the tag team titles on SmackDown, sure, you can drop the tag team titles to somebody else, but it's like, even then, so they weren't going to be pushing the main event scene. They weren't going to be flourishing the main event scene. I think we also have this narrative that we need to stop using as wrestling fans of not everybody is a fumble just because they're not utilized in a top position. Every time somebody comes back, whether it's a Matt Cardona, it's a Rusev, it's a Aleister Black, or whatever the case may be, months and months go by and people are saying, oh, they're fumbling the superstar because they're not being utilized. It's like, not everybody can have a top spot. You just can't. Like, not everybody can have a top position in wrestling, no matter what company you work for. In wrestling, you have main event guys, you have mid-carders, you have jobbers. Everybody has to fill in a role somewhere. You're either going to be a jobber, you're going to be a mid-carder, you're going to be a main event talent. Not everybody can reach those type of levels to be a main event talent. So that's why you have the mid-card level. And not everybody can be mid-card level. So that's why you're just a jobber. And everybody has a role in wrestling. So, yes, when people come back, they could be utilized a little bit better. Rusev hadn't been on TV in a little bit. He could be doing something easily. But, like, the stuff he had with Sheamus was cool. That was very good stuff.
I enjoyed that.
The Aleister Black and Damian Priest feud went on a little bit too long, but it was good. When it started, it was fine for them to do and everything. And then somebody like Matt Cardona just came back, so we'll see what happens with him. But it's like, just because you come back and months go by and you're not holding a championship or you're not being pushed in a top level, not everybody can have those spots, bro. Like, it doesn't work that way because then
not everybody's Cody. Like, you're right. And see, not to cut you off, Malik, but just this thought was in my head. If Matt Cardona does not win the WWE Championship, people should not call that a fumble. And I know that's his goal right now, but I'm sorry. I don't know if Matt Cardona is going to be WWE champion. Like, I think he may be upper mid-card at best. And like, if that's his role, that's not a fumble. That's a win for him. And I know his character saying he wants the WWE championship, but Matt Cardona, the man, if he has a long run to end his career with WWE and is an upper mid-carder, does some main event stuff sometimes, but goes back to upper mid-card, I think the person would say that's a win. Whereas the IWC will want to say that's a fumble. Which I think you're right. We need to change our vocabulary 100%.
Yeah, everybody's a fumble in 2026 if you ask the IWC. Everybody, because they think everybody needs to be world champion and everybody needs to be in the top spot. No, that's not how that works, man. That's not how that works.
Fumbles are superstars that you see potential in that get really over with the fans, to me, that they don't utilize and capitalize on.
Yep.
Like Rusev Day was a fumble because he was really, really over, but they chose to ignore that. Braun Strowman was a fumble because he was never supposed to be Universal Champion. He was a replacement for somebody else who chose not to participate at that WrestleMania due to the pandemic. They didn't utilize him during his peak when he was massively over. A fumble is somebody like Shayna Baszler, who could have been one of the best women superstars they had and one of the most dominant stars in the division they could have had for many, many years, and they chose not to use her that way. Those are people that you look back and say, man, those are fumbles. LA Knight might be a fumble.
Samoa Joe
over for the last couple years, but for some reason WWE refuses to utilize him as a top main event guy, no matter how over he is. So it's like he might fall into that what if category. Those are people that you're going to look at and say, man, we're gonna fall in that what if category. Finn Balor fumble.
Yeah,
you know
fumble.
Like
That's
those are
a
people
generational fumble.
That's a big time fumble.
Those are people you're gonna look at and say, "Oh man, those are ones that you can't get back." You know what I mean? But not everybody can be positioned in that spot. You know what I mean? Like not everybody's gonna be a top main event guy, not even a top mid card guy. You know, it's just not everybody's gonna have a certain role like that. So
and just to show the other side, Keith Lee, Ricky Saints, and Wardlow in AEW all fumble. You could even say Powerhouse Hobbs now, who may be going to WWE, fumble. Like
possibly. I mean, I feel like everybody has a ceiling though, too. Though, so
true. That is true. That is true.
Everybody has a ceiling. You have to know what people's ceilings are. You have to be realistic to us fans to know like what everybody's ceiling is. This is what their potential is, and this is what the ceiling is, though. So they may overexceed some expectations, but everybody has a ceiling.
That's true. That is very true.
They were pushing Shayna, but then COVID happened. I don't even know even if COVID didn't happen, I don't even know if they still would have pushed her. Like just because the pandemic happened doesn't mean they need to stop pushing her. That's just an excuse. You know what I mean? Like they could have easily still pushed her.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler should have been used.
Like, that's just like saying like, well, you know, Drew McIntyre was going to become WWE champion, but COVID happened until they had Brock Lesnar win.
Yeah,
like, that's stupid.
I would have lost. I would have lost it.
If you had the opportunity and you still had plans to push that superstar, the pandemic shouldn't have never changed that. You know what I mean? Like Drew McIntyre succeeded very, very well during the pandemic, even with no fans there. Shayna Baszler could have still been a monster during the pandemic, even with zero fans there. So they just chose not to use her because the Vince McMahon obviously did not like her. He just did not see what everybody else saw in her coming up from NXT. So
he wanted his women stars to look a certain way, and Shayna Baszler did not fit the mold of what Vince wanted for his woman star at the time. Let me ask y'all, because I saw this in the comments, and since we're just free flow talking, how are y'all feeling? Because one of the commenters said to talk about the commentary. I think and you can say it across the board because Bryan Danielson's doing such a great job in AEW, but I think commentary might be at an all-time high in WWE right now. Wade Barrett is doing a great job. Corey Graves is doing a great job in AAA, as well as when he does color. But Joe Tessitore specifically coming in, because before it was like, if it wasn't Michael Cole being the lead play-by-play guy, you were kind of worried about, like, because Kevin Patrick couldn't do it. They tried to make Corey Graves do it, but Corey Graves is more so a color commentator. But, like, Joe Tessitore coming in and, like, being an equal to Michael Cole and allowing Wade Barrett to just free flow, I think it's been great. How do y'all feel about the commentary right now?
I think, I have to agree. I think it has a lot to do with how during that PG into reality era, it felt everything on commentary felt very forced, while now it feels a lot more natural. Because mainly probably because
they can be themselves. That's
what they don't have Vince in their ear yelling at. Like I saw an interview with Todd Grisham on CVV. And he was talking about how like Vince was always in his ear yelling about something. It's just like you're not gonna have the best out of your commentators doing that kind of shit. And it seems like there's all these valid criticisms about Triple H nowadays, but like clearly that's not one of them.
Yeah, his commentary
destroying the show with that.
Fire. And shout out to you, Deceno01. Booker and Vic do have great chemistry on NXT. It's across the board in WWE. You can go to AAA. Like the thing Corey Graves is doing with JBL and I'm blanking on his name. Malik, you know the
Conan.
Conan. What they're doing on AAA is great too. Like I'm loving all of it. How you feel, Malik?
The commentary is good right now. I don't really like. It's gonna sound crazy. I don't really like pay attention too much to the commentary though. Like when I'm watching, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I'm just like zoned in. I'm just watching. You know what I mean? It's just like
you like Shannon Sharp, how he watched football with a lot of people who watch sports watch it with mute because they don't like the commentary.
No, I don't watch it on mute. I mean, that's impossible to do. But I mean,
I can't watch wrestling on mute.
The commentary matters for sure, but it's not something that I'm like
locked in on.
Yeah, it's not something I pay attention to.
I think the thing is, it used to be like you look at someone mentioned in the comments like JR and Heyman, they were like noticeably amazing, and then you got the 2010s where it was noticeably irritating.
Yeah,
and now it's just like, all right, flatline. I can enjoy y'all. Like y'all don't irritate me when you talk. Like we had heel Michael Cole in the early 2010s.
It was bad.
That shit was so ass.
It was horrible. And I think to your point, Mo, the way that JR and Heyman like elevated the stories, we're seeing that again. Like, for example, when AJ Styles versus Gunther, when Gunther does the fake tap, the way that Wade Barrett set that up in commentary was perfect, bro. Like, Wade Barrett elevated that story for a little bit. I would say also with Drew versus Cody, Wade Barrett elevated that story. That's what I look for at least wrestling commentary to do. Your job is to make sure if people miss the story in the ring, you make sure they catch it, but also to elevate the story as much as you possibly can.
Yeah. Good point. Let's dive into some Royal Rumble stuff real quick. Let's talk some of the past Rumbles, some of the ones that we really enjoyed. So going across the board, what is the best and the worst Rumble of all time in your personal opinion? So for me, I think the greatest Royal Rumble of all time to me is the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble. I think across the board, beautiful storytelling from start to finish. Brock Lesnar being the WWE champion going into that match was very confusing, and then him just dominating the match for about 15 minutes around that time and making people nervous, and then the setup for that Drew McIntyre elimination, which was monumentally huge. Edge's return during that time was crazy because we never thought he was going to wrestle again, and then Drew winning, getting that moment. It was such a beautiful structured match, bro. Like, it just was perfectly put together, if you ask me. Like, just from start to finish, it was just perfectly put together. The worst Rumble of all time to me, bro, it's still 2015. That generally might be like the worst Rumble I've ever seen in my life. The way they structured that match, what pisses me off even more is that they sat down in a creative room and thought this match was gonna like do wonders for Roman Reigns when it just did the complete opposite. And what sucks for Roman Reigns is that this was really the kiss of death to his babyface push. Ever since that Rumble, the fans just rejected him year by year and refused to accept him as the top guy and as the top babyface, especially when you have Daniel Bryan come back from injury and then have him get eliminated so early in the match, and then you have Shattered Dreams in the background and everything, and then you have Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, and Dolph Ziggler, 3 fan favorites at that time, get dumped out by the Authority, Kane, and Big Show like they were trash. Bro, not even The Rock coming out, bro, could help Roman Reigns even get cheered. It genuinely was so bad, bro. Like, it's when you thought 2014 was bad and then they got worse the next year. Like, how does this happen, bro? How do you top what you did last year as even worse?
True. No, that's a great point. And you nailed it on the head. That Rumble was the kiss of death for the big dog. There was no coming back from that.
Which is crazy.
On the coffin.
Like, it was old.
Best, I go back and forth between two. I go back and forth between 2018 men's and 2001. Those 2 Rumbles, I think the way they were structured was done perfectly. Like 2018.
That's the one Kane won, right, Mo? 2001.
Austin
won. Oh, he beat Kane in the last. That was the last sequence. Yeah.
When Kane went crazy. Yeah. So that 2018, I think the way they paced that was really good. The crowd was really into like everything. Like the whole Heath Slater thing was hilarious. And then you got that final 6 where you had the old guard, the new guard, that standoff, and then the final 4 was like 2 guys that everybody would want, then 2 guys nobody would want, and then the final 2 is Shinsuke and Roman. Nobody wanted Roman to win that Rumble. Everyone wanted Shinsuke to win, and then when he won, like, crowd erupted, and it broke the streak of like really bad Rumbles back to back to back. So, but 2001 as well. Like, I just watched that today. Fucking Kane going crazy. There was like 5 people in that Rumble that could genuinely win the Rumble. You got the little hardcore segment. Big Show made a return and got a huge pop, and then the standoff between Rock and Austin in the corner, fucking awesome. And Austin winning his 3rd one. Worst, I have to agree with Malik. It's 2015.
It's bad.
I've never seen a single Rumble die so bad off one elimination. One elimination completely tanked that crowd so badly. And there was nothing they could have done to bring that crowd back. And yeah, it killed Roman Reigns' chance to be the guy, and to be accepted as the guy, I should say. And it took 5 years. It took 5 years.
100%. 100%. Couldn't agree with what y'all said more. I'm gonna go a little different. In my best rumbles, so OG wise, I gotta go 07 because of what it did with Shawn and Taker setting up what they would go through. Not as much star power in this rumble by far, but I think the ending sequence and the finishing sequence and everything with Shawn and Taker makes up for that. And this is me trying to pick a different one from y'all because I think y'all nailed it on the head with like the best rumbles overall. And then personally, Cody's first rumble win I thought was special. But the one where he wins the second one, where he does the Bullet Club symbol, shoots the thing, and then points at Roman, that one means something to me because I didn't think we were going to get back, man. I did not think we were going to get back after 39. But to come in, win the Rumble, and then point at Roman, solidify his, like, status and be like, nah, fuck this. I'm making my own thing. I'm politicking. I'm doing my shit. That meant something to me. But worst Rumble, y'all nailed it on the head, but I'm going to go with something a little different. 2022, the overbooked Shane McMahon Rumble where Brock Lesnar wins at the end and fucks over Drew McIntyre. Talk about a shitty Rumble. That was the Shane McMahon overbooked Rumble. Why was Austin Theory in there for 22 minutes? Why did AJ Styles enter first, eliminate 6 competitors, but then get shitted on at the end? Like, what the hell was this? Randy Orton comes in at 29th. It's in St. Louis. He gets a big pop, and that's it. He's out of there. Like, 2022 was dog shit. So that's mine.
Another bad one that needs to be shit on is 1995. Oh,
bro, 95 is
my
terrible,
God. And the fact that it's so short, it's like 38 minutes. But my God, bro, it was like back to back. So to peel back the curtain, I guess. So me and the guys did we were trying to do a drinking game, but we didn't end up getting it recorded because my software shut down on me. But it was like, so one of the rules was drink for every random, like for every like JAG that comes through. It was like back to back to back, scrub after scrub after scrub after scrub. I'm like, what the fuck is this star power? I'm like, this Rumble's horrible. That Rumble sucks ass. That shit is bad.
Also, give me 1999, the one where Vince McMahon wins. I'm sorry. I didn't need it. Didn't need it.
Oh, okay. So before we dive into that, I'm going through. Actually, let me pull it up on my computer. It'll be easier this way.
While you do that, yes, Menace. AJ got eliminated by fucking Madcap Moss. Trash ass. 2022 was shit.
Wasn't that bad though? No, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
And I remember watching that with the homies, and I was telling them, you know, Brock's gonna be number 30, right? And I was looking at them. I was straight face. I'm like, you know, Brock's number 30, right? They're like, bro, shut that shit up.
Why?
Bro,
and I sat there and watched the countdown. As soon as the buzzer went off and that guitar riff went off, they all were like, how'd you know? I'm like, nigga, this is so fucking obvious.
This is Vince McMahon.
Like, duh.
All right, so for everybody wondering, these were all the participants in the 1995 Royal Rumble. Now, 2015 is still worse based on how it was structured, but the star power in 95 was way worse than 2015. So number 1, you had Shawn Michaels. Number 2 was the British Bulldog. 2 top stars from that time frame.
I like it.
Then you had, at number 3, you had Eli Blue.
Who?
Number 4 was Duke the Dumpster Droese.
I know who that is. Okay, but trash.
Number 5 was Jimmy Del Rey. Number 6 was the Barbarian, but he had a different name at that time frame.
I'm gonna say who for that one. Who?
Number 7 was Tom Pritchard. Number 8, Doink the Clown.
Shout out to my guy Doink, but that probably wasn't. Was that I'm blanking on his name, but that's not OG Doink, huh?
That's Matt Bourne. That's
Matt Bourne. Okay.
Was it still Matt Bourne? Okay.
To my knowledge, and I will say, hot take: Doink the Clown was very underutilized. I feel like he could.
I agree.
Yes, I agree. I like Matt Bourne's Doink the Clown 100%.
Doink the Clown could have been a way better heel at that time frame for the simple fact that people were scared of clowns, bro. Like, especially during the 90s when they had them goofy gimmicks, you could have utilized him like as a killer clown or something, bro. Like
that, you got to think, Malik. That's the high point of Tim Curry's It scaring kids, and like killer clowns was a real thing. And the thing is, Doink the Clown, because I watched the documentary, not only the Dark Side of the Ring, but they did I think WWE had a Doink documentary or something. He was involved in something, but basically. The Matt Bourne, people didn't know if he was like Brian Pillman before Brian Pillman in the sense that they didn't know if it was a work, if it was a shoot. They didn't know what it was, but he was so captivating to the audience because of that unknowing and the fact that he could be this happy-go-lucky clown but turn it evil at the drop of a dime, bro. Doink, underrated.
I agree.
To continue, at number 9, you had Quang, a.k.a. Savio Vega.
Oh, okay, I was about to give him a who, but I know Savio.
Number 10 was Rick Martel.
Okay.
Number 11 was Owen Hart.
Okay, we getting ballers now.
Number 12 was Timothy Well.
Oh, who?
He was
Number
in a tag
13.
team called Well Done, by the way.
Oh, damn. He cooked. Get him out of here.
Number 13, Bushwhacker Luke.
Oh, who?
Number 14, Jacob Blue.
Oh, another blue.
Number
Nazi.
15, King Kong Bundy.
Shout out to Bundy.
I am not exaggerating when I say this. Number 16 was Mo.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Man on the mission, bro.
How
Man
you
on the
did, bro?
mission. Oh, I didn't
Number
do too well.
16
I
was
got thrown out
Mo.
pretty quickly.
Number 17, one of Lynn's favorites, Mabel. AKA
Yeah. Yes, you know. Shout out Viscera.
Oh, hell
Number-
no.
I don't fuck with Viscera. I'm fucking around. I just kept the joke. Fuck that nigga.
R.I.P. Viscera.
RIP though, for real.
Number 18, Bushwhacker Butch.
Another one.
Number 19, Lex Luger. Number 20, the legend himself, Mantor. Number 21, Aldo Montoya.
Ooh.
Number
Justin
22,
Crowder.
Henry O. Godwin.
Oh my
Number
god.
23, Billy Gunn.
Okay, shout out Billy Gunn.
Number 24, Bart Gunn.
Shout out Bart.
Number 25, Bob Backlund.
Oh my gosh, his old
26, Stephen Dunn. 27,
Timothy Will's
Dick
partner.
Murdoch.
Oh, old Dick
A
Murdoch.
clan member, by the way.
Yeah,
Clan
a big
member,
time.
by the
Yeah,
way.
facts. Wait, is his son one too? Because I always feel weird seeing him on like that
I have
shit.
no idea.
I don't know if his son is or not, but number 28, Adam Bomb. Number 29 was Fatu, who is Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi.
And number 30, big 30 was Crush.
Bro, that no star power in that Rumble. That Rumble's trash.
By the way,
Sean
this match,
and
this match was
Bulldog went
38
from bell
minutes
to
long.
bell.
Like Sean and Bulldog, and I would say Owen and Lex Luger are the biggest names he said.
Yeah.
Let's go to
Like,
now.
they had to go bell to bell.
Let's go back to let's go to another one. Let's go to 2022.
Ooh, that's the Shane McMahon one. Dog shit.
All right, so to give a little flashback on a terrible Royal Rumble, we're gonna revisit the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna name every superstar that was in this match. So number 1 was AJ Styles. Number 2 was Shinsuke Nakamura. That was cool.
Yep.
Number 3 was Austin Theory. Number 4 was Robert Roode.
Shout out.
Number
Bobby.
5, Rich Holland.
This is where
Number
it goes.
6, Montez Ford. Number 7, Damian Priest. Number 8, Sami Zayn. Number 9, Johnny Knoxville.
This is where it goes. My bad. I was early.
Number 10, Angelo Dawkins. Number 11, the greatest of all time, Omos.
Shout out.
Number 12 was Ricochet. 13 was Chad Gable. 14 was Dominic Mysterio. This is before the heel turn.
I was about to say this is Nerf Dominic. This is like cut Dominic Mysterio.
Number 15 was Happy Corbin.
Trash. Sorry, Baron.
Boy.
Number 16 was Dolph Ziggler. 17 was Sheamus. 18, I cannot believe this guy had a Rumble spot, bro. This really pissed me off because I was not a fan of the gimmick, and the fact that he got a Royal Rumble spot was Rick Boogs, bro.
Fuck Rick Boogs, bro.
Rick Boogs was number 18, man. And then, you know who was after Rick Boogs? Number 19, Madcap Moss.
Trash.
Rick Boogs and Madcap Moss back to back. Number 20 was Matt Riddle. 21 was Drew McIntyre. 22 was Kevin Owens. 23 was Rey Mysterio. 24 was Kofi Kingston. 25 was Otis.
Ooh.
You went from Drew, Kevin Owens, Rey, Kofi Kingston, Otis.
What a bad drop off.
Hey, that's a former Money in the Bank winner. Hold on.
Cut that out, Mo. Cut that out.
Number 26 was Big E. And then it gets crazy after this. Number 27 was Bad Bunny. 28, Shane McMahon.
Man, yes.
Why is Shane McMahon in a Royal Rumble match? I don't know. 29 was Randy Orton, and then 30 was Brock Lesnar.
And then why did Shane McMahon book himself to do what he did and said Rumble?
He was the final four, bro.
He what was he do? Why is Shane McMahon in our final four? Like, is he gonna go to WrestleMania?
He had one elimination too in that match. You know who Shane McMahon eliminated?
Who?
Kevin Owens.
Oh my
It's
god!
out the mud.
Kevin Owens.
It's out the mud. We got
Poor
Rashad
KO,
McCants.
bro. Poor KO.
So I'm looking at the women's here. What pissed me off about the women's is that they had all these returns, but barely anybody lasted. So I'm gonna tell y'all about this. The women's 2022 Royal Rumble. You had Sasha Banks number 1, and then you had Melina number 2. Melina lasted 53 seconds.
I was about to say it wasn't long.
And
Then number 3, you had Tamina. Tamina lasted 16 minutes, and Melina lasted 53 seconds.
That's crazy.
Kelly was number 4, lasted a minute. Aaliyah was number 5, lasted 22 minutes.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, how?
Why?
22?
Melina, mind you, Melina, 53 seconds. Kelly, a minute. Aaliyah, 22 minutes.
That's absurd.
Number 6 was Liv Morgan. Number 7 was Queen Zelina. Might I add you? Zelina Vega lasted 17 minutes and eliminated Sasha Banks.
Jesus.
Bianca Belair was number 8. Dana Brooke was number 9.
Nasty work.
Michelle McCool was number 10. She lasted 20 minutes. The only person to last who came back
Nasty.
in this match and last a long
Came out
time.
the
I wonder
crowd,
why.
too.
That's Undertaker telling Vince, let my wife last. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Number 11 was Sonya Deville. Number 12 was Natalia, 36 minutes.
All right, shout out Natty.
Number 13, Cameron, 51
Who?
seconds.
I forgot about Cameron, bro. What?
Mind you, Cameron hadn't been in WWE in some years, but she
It's
came
been a
back for the
minute.
Rumble. She came back for the Rumble, 51 seconds. Naomi was number 14, 7 minutes.
See, that's fucked up. How does Michelle McCool get 20 minutes and Naomi get 7? That's bullshit.
Carmella, 15, 50 seconds.
Oh, they did Carmella dirty.
Rhea Ripley was number 16. Charlotte Flair was number 17. Ivory, number 18,
champion, bro.
25 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God that right to censor theme. Oh,
Brie
Yeah,
Bella was number 19, 19 minutes.
Oh, and Brie can't even wrestle as good as Nikki. What the fuck?
Number 20 was Mickey James, 11 minutes.
See that? Nah. They get clowning, bro. How Mickey James got less time than Brie? What the fuck?
Number 21 was Alicia Fox, 6 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Number 22 was Nikki Ash, not Nikki Cross, superhero Nikki Ash.
Nikki ASH,
I give
yes.
Mind you, during this match, let me find it. Where's she at?
24-second champion. It happened.
Yep. Number 23, Summer Rae, 52 seconds.
Oof.
Number 24, Nikki Bella, 8 minutes. Brie Bella had more time than Nikki.
Golly.
Number 25, Sarah Logan, 43 seconds. Number 26, Lita. Number 27 was Mighty Molly, 20 seconds. 28 was Ronda Rousey, who was the winner. 29 was Shotzi Blackheart at number 29. And number 30 was Shayna Baszler. That shit is crazy. There's
Yeah,
no words for
that's
how
absurd.
dog shit that Rumble is. There's just no words.
Give me let me go to give me another Rumble you
It's a
want me to
bad
look at.
Rumble. It's a bad Rumble. Let's go a little modern.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go to the greatest Royal Rumble.
Why would you do this to me?
A 50-man Rumble.
Yeah, Malik hates us. He just hates us.
All right, so oh gosh,
I'm loving this.
This is the 50-man Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia in 2018. Oh my gosh! So number 1 was Daniel Bryan. Number 2 was Dolph Ziggler. Oh my gosh! And you know who eliminated Daniel Bryan in this match?
Who you
Yeah, I
got?
guess.
Oh, it's gonna be somebody great. Somebody gender. That's what I'm gonna guess.
Big Cass.
Big Cass.
Big Cass. Oof.
Number 3 was Sin Cara. Number 4 was Curtis Axel. Number 5 was Mark Henry. Number 6 was Mike Kanellis.
My goodness.
Number 7 was Hiroki Sumi. What's some
Jim?
sumo wrestler?
I was about to say, I don't know who. I was thinking like who? I don't know who that guy is.
Some sumo wrestler.
Because they requested Yokozuna, so they're like, "Here, this is the best we have." For
Oh
him.
damn.
Number 8 was Victor from the Ascension.
Trash.
Number 9 was Kofi Kingston.
Shut up, Kofi.
Number 10 was Tony Nese.
Oh, I hate Tony Nese, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't fuck with Tony Nese
what
at all.
Tony Nese do, bro?
Look, bro. Look,
That's a
I've never
random
fucked
beef.
with. Look, I've never fucked with Tony Nese, and I still don't. I don't know what it is. I just don't like his gimmick, and I'm not a fan.
Number 11 was Dash Wilder. Number 12 was Hornswoggle, bro.
That's your enemy, bro.
Number 13 was Primo. 14 Xavier Woods. 15 Bo Dallas. 16 Kurt Angle. 17 Scott
what?
Dawson. 18 Goldust. 19 Connor from the Ascension.
Trash.
20 was Elias.
Ooh, double trash.
Whoa. You're not gonna act like 2018 Elias wasn't top tier, bro. Let's chill out on that.
Bar was in hell.
I'm sorry.
Elias was tough.
The
in
bar
2018,
was
bro.
in hell.
Shout out my man Kevin Owens, bro. Shout out Kevin Owens.
We're not doing the disrespect to Elias, bro. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Elias, bro. Elias was good, bro. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. Number 21 was Luke Gallows. 22 was Rhino. 23 Drew Gulak.
Oh, another one I can't fucking stand. Your man Tony Nese.
What about Drew Gulak catching strays for what?
Yeah, I don't fuck with them fake wannabe technical niggas, bro. Nah, y'all not Bryan Danielson, nigga. Y'all not Bryan Danielson.
That's hilarious.
24 was Tucker Knight. One half of Heavy Machinery.
Trash.
25 Bobby Roode. 26 Fandango. 27 Chad Gable. 28 Rey Mysterio. 29 Mojo Rawley.
Oh, gross.
Number 30 was Tyler Breeze. 31 was Big E. 32 Carl Anderson. 33 Apollo Crews. 34 Roderick Strong from NXT. 35 Randy Orton. 36 Heath Slater.
Unnecessary.
37 was Baba Kente, aka Commander Aziz. Dude had like 30 names. 38 was Baron Corbin. 39 Titus O'Neil's when he had that fall.
Yeah.
Number 40 is Dan Matha. Dan Matha.
Dan Matha.
Dan Matha doesn't even have Wikipedia. Can't even click on his name.
Who is that, Mo?
He was the most generic looking dude ever. I swear to God. Ball.
41
Like,
was
he
Braun
was a
Strowman.
default player in 2K.
41 Braun Strowman. 42 Ty Dillinger. 43 was
waiting for one
Kurt
specific
Hawkins.
And that's perfect 10 Ty Dillinger, too.
44 was Bobby Lashley. 45 was the Great Khali.
There it is.
Lasted 31 seconds in this match, I might have you.
Great guy.
46 Kevin Owens. Shane McMahon was 47.
Oh my
Shelton
gosh.
Benjamin was 48. 49 was Big Cass. And number 50 was Chris Jericho. The last time he was in WWE.
That's a disgusting rumble, bro. That's nasty.
That shit was like an hour and like 70.
Who ended up winning that? I don't even remember who.
18.
Braun Strowman.
Braun.
Braun Strowman? Okay. Yeah, because he had the green shit. Yeah. It was. I remember that.
I remember they were trying to push the narrative that Bryan broke Rey Mysterio's Rumble record. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
That was so unnecessary. Like, That was just a bloated Rumble for no fucking reason, bro. Like no reason at all because the Saudis
nothing
wanted
significant on the line. Nothing
All right,
important.
so let me ask you this: who's the worst Rumble winner of all time ever in the history of WWE?
Vince.
Yeah, Vince is up there.
I don't know why other people say like Jey Uso or fucking anybody. I'm like, it's Vince McMahon winning a.
All right, let's be honest about Jey Uso though. Let's really dive into this conversation. Was Jey Uso really that bad of a decision though? Like, yes, you had CM Punk, yes, you had John Cena, you had Roman Reigns, but we got to stop pretending that majority of the fans wanted that Jey Uso to get a major push for years. Before the Rumble win, people were saying he was being fumbled. They messed up his Intercontinental Championship reign. He had just lost a World Championship match to Gunther the week before, and they said that was terrible.
Yep.
When Jey Uso won the Rumble, though, all of a sudden this uproar came out of nowhere. Now, granted, might I add you, the World Championship push itself didn't live up to the expectations. I 100% agree with everybody on that. But at that time, niggas was begging for Jey Uso to get that type of opportunity. They was begging for him to get that type of push. We got to stop pretending like Jey Uso was really that terrible of an option because he was one of the most over guys at that particular time. When you look at Jey Uso compared to Alberto Del Rio
in 2011,
compared to Vince McMahon, compared to Brett and Luger, they gave two niggas the Rumble win in 1994, bro.
I don't hate that one. I'll talk about
that. But in this sense, Mo,
there only should be one Rumble winner. You had two people win it, bro.
Yeah, but the thing was, they didn't know who they wanted to push.
That's the problem.
That's the issue.
They just let the crowd reaction determine who they were gonna push.
You got to pick. And might I add you, one of the guys who won the Rumble didn't even get a title shot at WrestleMania.
Not Luger got his match just in the mid card.
He didn't get a world title match at WrestleMania. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, you got to pick who you want. Like, Jey Uso, you're gonna say Jey Uso's a terrible Rumble winner when you had guys like I said, Del Rio, Vince,
Del Rio's bad.
94 Rumble. I mean, you had so much.
Could you argue Batista in 2014 because it should have been Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, Batista in 2014.
Okay.
Man, you could argue Sheamus in 2012 because people felt that should have been Chris Jericho. Triple H in 2016 when he won the WWE Championship.
Horrible.
That was bad.
Brock Lesnar in 2022.
Yep, we said that one. Did you say Sheamus in 2012, Malik?
Yeah.
That's I don't know how I feel about Brock. I don't know how I feel.
And then Rey Mysterio in 2006.
That was terrible.
The way it was booked was horrible, but I don't know how I feel about Brock winning being a problem.
That was terrible. To set up him and Roman again?
Yeah, that was Drew should have won
that. That was inevitable. That's the problem. That was inevitable.
He didn't have to win the Rumble, bro. He didn't have to win the Rumble.
He didn't have to.
Brock won the Rumble and the Chamber in the same year, bro.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Crazy, nasty work.
That's nasty. But
I'm looking at a list right now of worst Rumble winners. On this list, Rey Mysterio in 2006 is on there. How do y'all feel about that?
No.
Yeah, I'm like, what? That kind of blew my mind. That's why
Rey Mysterio 2006 has the greatest underdog Rumble win of all time, bro.
That's what I thought.
It's him or Benoit. Like, what are we?
That's what I thought. I was just making sure I wasn't tripping.
Why is Rey Mysterio on that list? I get that he wouldn't have got it if Eddie Guerrero hadn't passed away and stuff like that.
That's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying.
We understand that, but it was a beautiful story they told.
I agree.
It was a beautiful story.
I agree. So
that's one of the best Rumble winners.
Screw you, Manic Aftab on WrestleZone.
What else is on there?
Yeah, they just be saying.
So he has Sheamus in 2012. That's why I asked you about that one first. That's the match with Daniel Bryan.
That wasn't a terrible winner. I mean, Jericho probably should have got it, but Sheamus wasn't a bad option though.
So I said the Rey Mysterio one. We talked about Batista in 2014, of course, because of the Daniel Bryan shit.
See, okay, I'm gonna push back a little bit on that one though.
Let's hear it.
Yes, Daniel Bryan should have won it, but it did add to Daniel Bryan's story for him not being in it, and I think it made it better.
Yeah, with hindsight for sure.
And number two, if they had Batista be a surprise, I don't think people would have hated it.
I hear that a lot.
Pushback. Here's my pushback.
I hear that a lot, Mo.
They wouldn't have hated it. They wouldn't have hated it as much in the moment, but I feel like as weeks would have progressed, people would have been like, "But Bryan." People would have been like, I think he was that over where people would have been like, "Oh, but Bryan."
Yes, Bryan was that over, but Batista hadn't been in WWE in 4 years at that point. If nobody knew he was returning. And he had just showed up in the Rumble as a surprise. We're talking about one of the biggest Rumble returns ever. And I think people would have genuinely been cool with that.
Does that mess up the yes movement? If it's a true surprise, no. Okay.
Yes.
They still would have had to put Daniel Bryan in the main event somehow. But I feel like Batista coming back, if they didn't announce his return, I think the fans would have latched onto it a little bit more. But in hindsight, keeping Bryan out of the Rumble, though, it made his story better for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So look how that butterfly effect. If Batista gets surprised, it might hurt Daniel Bryan in the short term, maybe not in the long term. But because Batista won, that ended up, like Malik said, put gasoline on his story of making it better. Yeah. So it's very interesting. And look, they got 2 more on the list. You said Del Rio in 2011. That's terrible. Bad. And of course, we said, and the last one's Vince McMahon in 1999.
Yeah, let me
talk about it.
Speak on this because I really don't understand how that's not the consensus answer of worst Rumble winner of all time. It's Vince McMahon, bro.
That should be number one.
He's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler. Like people will be like, "Oh, but Del Rio." No, it's Vince
I think that's
McMahon winning a fucking Royal Rumble. Why?
What makes it worse?
What makes it worse too?
What makes it worse? Vince didn't even have a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he did
at all. At all.
What they should have did, they should have just had Austin win again, bro.
Yes,
they could have just gave it to Austin 3 years in a row, and nobody would have hated it, especially in 1999 when Austin was the biggest star in the company. Like
it'd have been huge, 100%.
You could have just gave it to Austin 3 years in a row. I don't understand why Vince had to win the Rumble when it did nothing for the story. It did nothing for anybody. It didn't benefit anybody in that situation. That completely was stupid.
100%.
Vince got more aura than Del Rio. Yeah, sure. Vince maybe has more aura, but
what's that mean?
They both
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What's that mean?
And Del Rio's horrible, bro. Like that Del Rio shit is bad. I can't say it's equally bad, Prince DJ, because
at least he's
of what
a wrestler.
Said. Like Mo said, at least he's a wrestler. And like Malik said, Vince didn't get a fucking match, bro. It's a wasted Rumble. It was wasted.
They're not equally as bad because he's the owner of the company.
Yeah.
The entire company, bro. Why is he winning the Royal Rumble? Why is he winning the Royal Rumble? It's just as bad as when he won the WWE Championship. Why is Vince winning the WWE Championship?
That's like Tony Khan winning the fucking Casino Gauntlet and challenging MJF for the Triple B.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, the bar is definitely in hell, Brandon, for that shit. Like what?
I mean, yeah, but like Vince is that fucking bar.
That's what I'm saying though. I think he's saying the bar's in hell because you're saying Del Rio's worse than fucking Vince. Like what? What are we talking about? No way. No.
So who are the top 3 worst Rumble winners of all time?
Oh, we got 2 of them. Is the third? Who's the third? That's the question.
All right, so mine is Vince McMahon, 1999. Alberto Del Rio, 2011.
Yep.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't like the 94 2 winners, bro. I hate that shit. I don't like the fact that Lex Luger and Bret Hart both won the Royal Rumble. Like, there should only be one winner. If you didn't know who you wanted to push, you got to figure it out before the Rumble starts, bro. Pick a person.
Fuck with that.
Pick a side, bro.
And it was so obvious that it should have been Bret.
Pick Lex Luger. I get that Bret Hart. I get that at the time, Lex Luger had the look, but he didn't have the skills that Bret had. And Bret had the skills, but he didn't have the look that Lex Luger had. But you still had to pick a side. Mind you, Bret Hart was already the champion before 94. He already was the world champion. So you should have just picked Bret to begin with. He went on to WrestleMania anyway to win the championship. So I don't know why we had 2 winners of the Rumble. Can you imagine today if we had 2 Rumble winners?
Oh, people would be pissed.
Imagine today.
If somebody in certain years, I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine today in 2026. If Cody and Roman both won the Rumble.
Oh my god, bro. That'd be so funny on Twitter.
That'd be so funny.
Imagine if Cody Rhodes
the record with the tie.
If Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns both won the Royal Rumble in 2026.
People would be pissed, bro. Or like some second Roman. Like
you also got the Elimination Chamber in the back. So if you don't win the Rumble, you could still go to the Chamber and get that same opportunity.
True.
But they both won the Rumble. That shit is so ass, bro. I don't care. Like you can't have 2 winners of the Rumble. You should.
That's bad. One winner. Hey Mo, he might have convinced me because that's pretty bad.
I don't hate it as I get that it's in hindsight, like when you look at it overall, it's like that's kind of dumb. But like when you think of the context of the time, they weren't sure who they wanted to push, which I agree. Like they should choose who the fuck they're gonna push before. And clearly it should have been Bret because Bret was more over. Like that's just easy. But I get why they did it, but I feel you why you hate that. My third because it is Vincent Del Rio. My third, I like how the 2000s gets no slander. The 2000s is just,
I mean, there is one guy there.
probably Batista, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Batista.
I mean, there's Voldemort.
Wait, which Batista? 2014?
2014. Like, why? That's just being insanely tone deaf and ignoring every bit of storytelling you did before that Royal Rumble and spitting in your fans' face.
Somebody said 2013 should have been Ryback.
I just saw that.
Not gonna lie, bro. Ryback was over though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fuck no.
Fucking Ryback.
I don't want to see Ryback versus Del Rio. I'm good, bro.
Oh my gosh, that would have been miserable.
I'm good, bro.
No, Ryback should be one though, but Ryback was. We got. I don't like when people try to pretend that the nigga went over at one point. The nigga was.
He was.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna pretend he wasn't. No.
I'm gonna go with a different one because I like both y'all's answers. I'm gonna just go because Malik, what you said earlier, really stuck in my head. The death of the big dog Roman Reigns. I'm gonna go Roman Reigns 2015 just to be different. Just to be different, bro.
I wanted to say it.
Like that.
Okay, but hold on. We're talking about the worst winners, though. Was Roman a bad choice to win, or just how the match was structured?
Yes.
How was Roman a bad choice?
He was not ready whatsoever. You've said it before. You didn't look at him as a main event level.
I mean, but who else is gonna win though? You can't have Daniel Bryan because he got hurt again. He got hurt again though.
Nah, bro. No.
He ended up getting hurt again. You know what WWE did? I feel like WWE, they played the safe route because Daniel Bryan had that injury. So that's why he had that mid-card match, because I think they wanted to be like, okay, we want to make sure that this guy at least is going to be healthy enough. And then he got hurt again after WrestleMania.
He did.
He had to retire.
He did.
We didn't know that was going to happen.
We didn't know that was going to happen, but I think that's what WWE was thinking about, though. They're thinking about, like, okay, because concussions are a serious thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a serious
for sure.
So it's like, okay,
hold on one sec. I'll be back.
We have something here with Daniel Bryan, but just to be safe, let's see how this plans out after WrestleMania. We'll give him a little mid-card push.
Yeah.
And if he can run with that, then we'll...
He was injury prone. That is very fair. Like, at that time, I guess they felt that they couldn't put the company's back on him because, like, dude was always injured. And like you said, right when he came back from WrestleMania, he gets injured again.
So to go to my question again, was Roman really a bad choice or just a bad Rumble?
I think you might be right. It might just be a bad Rumble, but like, okay, let me ask you. Then is there anyone like that makes it better outside of Roman that year? Because clearly it shouldn't. It's not a bad choice, but it shouldn't have been him.
Yeah, I mean Roman, I don't think was really ready either. But then again, the WWE was ready to push him though. So what was going to stop them from that? True. Daniel Bryan would have been the only other option, but the injury stuff. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
I get that. But
in 2015, I don't know who else you could have had. It was either Bryan or
him back. Don't bring him back before the Rumble. Like, don't do that. Like,
it was either Bryan or Roman.
They booked it in a way. WWE booked it in a way where they knew everybody in that building wanted Daniel Bryan. They knew that going in, and they knew they had a simple ass fucking story. Like, Daniel Bryan lost the title, comes back. Has to reclimb the mountain. It's a simple ass story that people invested in. Instead of, and then considering the fact that they did Roman 0 fucking favors, 0. Making him talk more when he wasn't good at it, ruined his character, bro. Hell, Roman's momentum was stunted too. If we remember, he got injured in September, I believe. It was before Night of Champions. Roman's momentum got stunted, like bad. And when he came back is when they started to like kind of neuter his character a little bit. They booked it in a way where it was like, okay, Daniel Bryan is clearly the right winner, but we're not going to do that because we want to push Roman Reigns so bad. They just did it in a way that they were like, oh, fuck y'all. We're going to be combative and go like this. No.
Hey,
no.
The magic after the Rumble, though, bro. After the Rumble.
Was that after the Rumble? Okay. I thought that was before.
They going hard in the comments right now.
That was during the Big Show feud. During the Big Show feud after WrestleMania. That was actually after WrestleMania, actually.
Crazy. Fucking magic beans.
So again, like I said, bad Rumble winner.
You're right.
Bad Rumble.
He wasn't ready.
You got to give us.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. You got to prove Malik's point because I'm with you, Mo. Give me a different person because Malik convincing me to go back to the other side. Just give me outside of Daniel Bryan. You can't give us Daniel Bryan.
But sometimes, like, there's an obvious answer. That's the thing. Sometimes there's an obvious. That's the same problem with 2014. There's an obvious answer.
So we doing Brock and Bryan in the main event at WrestleMania.
Yes, and just do the heist of the century again. If you were too worried about him being injury prone, just do the heist of the century.
He definitely got injured. Getting suplex like that, he got fucked up.
Hey, he was in a ladder match where he just does headbutts with Dolph Ziggler over and over. I mean, what's the difference? And Brock Lesnar's known to be one of the safest workers. The people have said he's one of the safest workers.
Yeah, if he likes you.
Clearly he does, because look at Survivor Series 2018.
Yeah, Survivor Series is great. It's great. Daniel Bryan would have been a good option. I mean, he wouldn't have been a terrible, especially after not winning in 2014. So yeah, I mean, Daniel Bryan could have been a cool option. I just don't. I don't look at Roman as a bad winner though. I just feel like it was a bad rumble. Like it's just such a bad rumble. It hurts. Him winning just hurted it. It hurt more for his first.
So let me ask you this. If Bryan and Roman are, say, the final two, that doesn't hurt Roman too? That doesn't hurt Roman again? At all?
Not if they're Roman heel. They clearly didn't want to, but
yeah, they weren't ready for that.
That's the I think I've always said this. If they would have held off, given Bryan the win, make Roman look great in the Rumble, maybe make him even final two again or something, or final three, whatever. And like have the final two be like Bryan and Rusev, right? And have Roman like build himself up for a year.
I think you hit the mute button, bro.
Yeah, Mo, I think you muted, bro.
No, I think you muted yourself, bro. Your audio just went out, bro.
Yeah, you muted, dog. Big time.
I think I thought he hit the mute button because I heard a noise.
I hit the mute button because I didn't want y'all to hear me drinking my.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah. But his son went off with his audio. But yeah, no, I think you might be right, Malik. I think you might have convinced me.
2011 should not have been Santino either, bro. No.
So I don't know if you could have Santino win.
Yeah, we still can't hear you, bro.
That's crazy.
I have to unplug your mic or something.
Let me ask you while he's doing this, Malik. In the vein of Santino, do you think Chelsea Green should ever win the Rumble? Because that was discussed at one point, and we saw it on Unreal.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. If you're going to win the Royal Rumble, number one, you either have to be really over with the fans.
True.
Or there has to be potential there where everybody knows that there's big plans for that person to get.
I think you're back, Mo. I think I heard him. Sorry.
Well, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Continue, Malik. My bad.
If you're gonna win the Royal Rumble, you either have to be really over. You already have to be a superstar established, or you have to be somebody that we all potentially know is going to be pushed in a top main event spot. Chelsea Green has a ceiling.
True.
That's just not her ceiling, bro. At least not right now. Like when you have other Rumble contenders, like if Bianca comes back, that's a better option. Liv Morgan's probably a better option too, if we're being honest. Like she's a more established main event, person. So Chelsea Green, I feel like, and she knows her ceiling. Chelsea Green knows her role in WWE, and she's accepted that. So,
do you think there's a chance she could ever, maybe not through the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber, do you think there's ever a chance she could win the WWE Championship, the Women's Championship, or the Heavyweight?
She could probably win like Money in the Bank or something.
Yeah, I see her winning Money in the Bank, to be honest.
And then getting a heist type shit, because I think she's over enough to get a championship run, but I think you're right in the sense that she's not the type of person to win the Elimination Chamber or the Rumble to get to the championship. She has to do it through other means.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Someone said Santino. Oh my god.
You lagging out, bro. Something going on with
let me go to a different browser. This shit is ass, bro.
Yeah, no, Santino, I would prefer Chelsea. I'd have preferred Chelsea over Santino. At least Chelsea is more believable. That Santino Cobra shit not working in that.
I mean, Santino was over in 2011, though.
He was. You cannot lie about that. He was. That's a fact. That is.
Or was that 20?
No, you're right. That's 2011. It's 2011. That yes. Shout out to you, Menace Chase. He was over in 2011. It was lacking star power too. Dom's a contender. No, they said 2011 was lacking star power, so that's why he feels Santino should have won. That's what they're saying in the chat.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right, who's
anyone
somebody?
saying Santino, slip on an ice cube, please.
Who are for the men's and the women's? Who are people that could win this year that would really piss y'all off? Like if they won this Rumble, I'd be mad. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Cody.
Mad as hell. Yeah, I was about to say I'm a Cody fan, and I don't want Cody to win the Rumble. I want
Cody would
to
make you
win.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't make me mad. It would just make me annoyed. It would make me annoyed. That's a better word for it.
I'd just be like, why? I'd just be like, what are we? Why?
What are we doing?
Are we
But what if
afraid
he
of
goes
change?
What if he goes to face CM Punk though?
Still, no. We don't need the 3-time.
I would prefer through the Elimination Chamber, just because he's a babyface.
If anything,
let him go through it that way.
So what about the women's?
Now, if he's heel though, Malik, I'll say if he turns heel, then fuck it, let it ride. But if he's babyface, Elimination Chamber. Now, women,
I feel like there's
Rhea,
no woman that would really piss me off.
Rhea, because I don't think she needs it. But I don't think it. Yeah, but you're right. I don't think it'll piss me off. It would just be like, she don't need it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no.
Annoyed. That's the word. Annoyed. I'd be annoyed with.
Yeah, I'd probably
too.
be like, I would probably just be like,
Jericho winning? How would y'all feel with that?
Oh, yeah, no, that pissed me off. Okay, fair enough. His whole ass don't need to win shit. Brock Lesnar pissed me off.
Oh, that was
okay. Cody's annoying for story reasons because that's possible, but not. Let's get into piss off. Brock Lesnar, fucking Chris Jericho, Otis,
Nikki Bella, Jesus.
Nikki Bella would be bad. Nikki Bella would be fucking. Oh my god.
Nikki Bella would not be a good option at all. That'd be a terrible option. I agree with that. For the men's, I agree. Brock Lesnar would piss me off.
Bad.
Chris Jericho would definitely not give me good vibes. I don't know if I'd be pissed, but I'd be like,
what the fuck are we doing?
2012 was your year, bro. They gave it to Sheamus, bro. So
I'm trying to think some other people.
I'll say
Jey Uso would piss me off. I don't think they do anything.
My
Jey Uso would piss me off.
This is one. Okay, somebody said, what about Tiffany Stratton?
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, that would piss me off because I don't think she just. She
don't move me, bro. I'm sorry. She don't move me.
Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie McCurry?
I'm gonna say this, Mo. She moved me at first when they kept
Sleep is crazy, bro. Come on, bro.
But when they transitioned her to babyface, it just didn't work, and she didn't transition back to heel. So I don't know. I don't like Tiffany's character right now, but she's good in ring, but not
put two people with no character in the same. I'm cool, bro. For WrestleMania, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool, bro. Do Tiffany and Julia.
I don't know if I hate that though. I'll rock with her versus Stephanie. As long as she faces Stephanie, she goes after Jade, bro.
Boobs, boo boo.
If she goes after Jade, that'll piss me off.
That'd be bad. Ooh, Nia Jax. Wait, that just made me think. Nia Jax winning would piss me off. That would make me mad. Because I don't care if it's Stephanie or Jade. It would be bad.
Nia Jax would be bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, oh my gosh. Jeez. I'm trying to think of some men that would like Jay, yeah, but Brock, Jericho. I don't know if there's anyone any worse than those three.
So who are your three favorites right now? Like these are your three favorites that you think are gonna win. The three people that I'm looking at that I feel are favorites: Gunther, Roman Reigns.
That was two of mine.
Yeah.
I'm still saying Braun Breaker.
That's probably my three.
I can see that.
My three.
I'm gonna say just to be different. I'm gonna go Gunther, Braun Breaker, Randy Orton, Dark Horse.
Randy for the 3-time. Damn.
Yeah, Randy on the Dark Horse.
So Randy can get 3 times, but not Cody. Okay.
Look,
hey,
and
man,
you know I'm a Cody stan, but people
it's not 3 in a row. He didn't win last year.
3 in a row that he's in, I guess.
People would accept.
I guess.
People would accept the Randy shit, but like I don't know. I think Cody's at a weird spot right now that it has to be Elimination Chamber for him. Because like if it's a title shot, if not, then whatever. But if it's a title shot, he got to go through the Elimination Chamber, so it seems like he has like some sort of challenge.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because he's a
Hold on, my
baby
shit's
face,
tweaking.
bro. I don't know what the
Turn
fuck.
your camera off, yeah.
Like, if you're gonna
somebody
keep-
said Sami Zayn. Oh, Sami Zayn.
I'm still not giving up on Sammy. Yeah, can we talk about that? Do y'all think Sammy has a legitimate shot in Saudi, or is his shot through winning this 4-way and facing Drew at the Rumble?
I think he's facing Drew at the Royal Rumble.
Okay,
I do not think
yeah.
Sami Zayn's going to be in the Royal Rumble. And even if Sami Zayn is in the Royal Rumble, I have zero belief that he is winning the Royal Rumble. I've never believed he was a contender to win the Royal Rumble just because it's in Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn is not winning the Royal Rumble. I just don't see it. I don't see any world where Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble.
I agree.
I just never believed it, bro. I had to see it to believe it. That's one. I got to see it to believe it. I never believed he was a favorite to win the Rumble. To me personally,
He's one of those types of wrestlers that like he has to have the right situation, and I think I agree with you. The fact that he's in Saudi, just because he's in Saudi, doesn't make it the right situation. Like, not at all. If he does have a chance, he has to beat Drew at the Rumble, but I don't see that happening since WWE's talking about doing Drew, Jacob, and Cody as a triple threat, or Drew and Cody
I
again.
don't see that happening either. I don't see that.
Yeah, like these reports are weird, man. Like, how do you feel? Okay, so with the reports, where you feel in what you're seeing, where do you feel WWE's going? Is Drew Roman, Drew Cody? How do you see this, Malik, right now?
I don't know if I see Drew going to Mania as champion though. That's the thing.
See, I feel you on that. That's why I picked Randy to win the Rumble. Randy might do something or Cody takes it off of Drew before then. Something.
Like, I don't know if I see the plans for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, Nevada, with Drew McIntyre walking in as the WWE champion. Could it happen? Sure. Anything could happen in professional wrestling, but do I personally believe it? I'm not exactly sure because there's no way Cody's not main eventing. Like, Cody Rhodes is going to be in the main event. Roman Reigns, more than likely, probably is going to be in the main event as well because he's been there, living there consistently for so many years now. I'm just not sure, man. And I don't see Jacob Fatu main eventing WrestleMania either. Not yet. Like, that's why I'm like, Cody versus Drew versus Jacob is like maybe Elimination Chamber in Chicago, but it's like, I just don't see that.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Elimination Chamber in Chicago, if that is where the triple threat match is. And see, that's why I could see Randy winning the Rumble. Cody drops it to Cody. We get Randy Cody. Boom, right there. It's very interesting because then what do you do with Roman? Like, because like you said, I expect Roman to main event. Are we getting Roman Punk? And then what does that do with Braun Breaker? It's like, ooh, this is very tricky right now.
Braun. I'm not sure what you do with him either, man.
Do you give him the Brock, or like, I don't know. Braun's in a weird space.
What do you think they're gonna do?
So as of now, I'm feeling. Oh man, I think you know what? I think Roman's the odd man out. And I could see them giving us some sort of Randy Orton, and I'm gonna use your thing. Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes triple threat. Because of, like you said, Drew McIntyre might not be strong enough to do WrestleMania Night 2 on his own. But if you add Cody and Randy, that's there. Now, the Roman situation, it's like, okay, I could see Braun Breaker and CM Punk. That makes so much sense to me. Is Seth Rollins going to be back? If it's so, then just give Roman to Seth. But as of now, I'm going Braun, Punk, with Seth nebulous, Roman nebulous, somewhere around there. And I'm going triple threat, your OG prediction of Drew, Randy, Cody.
Drew, Randy, Cody?
Yeah, Drew, Randy, Cody.
So what about Roman?
I think Roman's going to be, if not involved with CM Punk, I think he might be the odd man out, bro. Because I don't know what you do with him. Like, Roman's in a tricky situation. I think Seth's injury fucked a lot of that shit up.
What about Roman versus Braun?
Oh, I can get down with that. But then what do you do with CM Punk then? Like, who's fighting for the championship? Because I could get down with Roman versus Braun.
What about Punk versus Gunther versus AJ?
Versus AJ? Ooh, okay. I can get down with that. I could definitely get down with that.
Triple threat between those three? Instead of doing Cody versus Drew versus Randy, you get Gunther, AJ versus Punk.
Okay.
I don't know. I could kind of rock with that.
I could rock with that and just get Randy, Cody straight up. Drew, sorry, brother. You're the odd man out, buddy.
Drew can face Jacob Fatu by himself.
Yeah, by himself for sure. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I can get down with that. I could definitely get down with
that. Prince DJ said, what is the problem with doing something different and fresh? There's nothing wrong with doing something different and fresh, but we're talking about WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. When we're talking about the main event spots, that is selective. Not everybody gets that spot, especially when we're talking about the night 2 main event. Night 2 WrestleMania main event is going to be what WWE is supposed to sell us on. This is the biggest match possible that we can sell you on for WrestleMania that you should tune in for.
And
you have to watch WrestleMania. You have to watch WrestleMania because of this match right here. This is the biggest match we have on the show that we're marketing. When you look at night 2 WrestleManias, ever since you had Roman versus Bryan versus Edge, 3 legends right there, a match that felt important for the night 2 main event. Brock versus Roman, title for title, Mania 38. Huge. Even though the fans were controversial about it and they didn't want it necessarily, it's still Brock and Roman, and it's title for title. That's a WrestleMania Night 2 worthy main event. Roman Cody for 39 and 40. The story and the match with the superstars in it was Night 2 worthy of the main event. Last year, Cody and Cena. Cena's last WrestleMania ever. Cody Rhodes, the WWE Championship, Cena's heel turn. That is a Night 2 worthy main event. There are certain people that just don't have that type of feel.
Yeah, it's like what you said, that ceiling.
That's why I gone and said, I don't think Gunther versus Cody is a Night 2 main event for me. That doesn't sell me on, it's the biggest match you could possibly put on for WrestleMania. When you have options like Cody versus Roman, Cody versus Randy, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. These are much bigger matches that sell WrestleMania to me as a bigger match opposed to Gunther versus Cody or Gunther versus Punk. You know what I mean? If you have Cody versus Drew versus Jacob, that's not Night 2 worthy. I'm sorry. That's not a Night 2 WrestleMania main event.
That's a SummerSlam.
That's a SummerSlam Night 2 main event. That's not a WrestleMania Night 2 main event. Everybody can't be in a WrestleMania Night 2 main event. That's why there's certain matches that you look back on. Like when you look at The Miz versus John Cena, you're like, that main event at WrestleMania?
That's why people don't have
a WrestleMania main event. That's a WrestleMania main event. That wasn't a worthy WrestleMania main event, bro. Like that didn't give WrestleMania main event type vibes. When I spoke about Roman Reigns not being ready for 2015, even though they made it work and it turned out very well for them with the match and the cash in, you look at Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. That didn't feel like a WrestleMania main event to me, bro. At that time,
no, it wasn't.
I didn't feel WrestleMania main event vibes, bro. That wasn't giving me WrestleMania main event vibes.
No, not at all. And like, I see people saying Cody and Randy doesn't need the title to main event. And it's like, sure. But then like, are you still doing Drew and Jacob for the title? And it's like, it makes that feel lesser than they've built that title up so much. It's like, that title is going to be involved with Night 2. That title is not, you're not just going to do Cody and Randy not for the title when the whole story is built on the predication of Randy looking at the title, trying to take it from Cody. And that's what it is. I know they have the legacy background, but that's not what they've been telling.
And to go to the question, Brock versus Roman did main event over Rock and Austin, but that was a big enough match to main event at that time. Brock Lesnar had already been WWE champion at that point. He had ran through all the legends. Brock Lesnar had ran through Hulk Hogan. He ran through The Rock. He'd beaten The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell, bro. Like Brock Lesnar was already at that level. They had built him up for a year to get to that point. And Kurt Angle was already been one of the best wrestlers in the company at that time frame. So Rock and Austin were the bigger stars, yes, but the way they had treated Brock Lesnar going into that WrestleMania, it was worthy to be in the main event because, number one, they wanted to establish Brock Lesnar as one of their top main event guys, so you knew that was in the works. Brock Lesnar already had the main event feel based off the people that he already beat leading into that WrestleMania, and Kurt Angle was already one of the best wrestlers in the company at that time frame, had been for some years, so that was worthy to be in the main event of WrestleMania. I mean, they had Brock Lesnar beat Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and The Undertaker in the same year, bro. Like, that's solidified. That's top tier talent right there we're talking about.
And then on top of what you're saying, you also add the fact that everybody was wondering, what does this Olympic winning wrestler do against this freak of nature who could have went to the Olympics, but like chose something else and ended up being UFC champion? People wanted to know what the fuck was up with that. So like, it's very so different. And I see someone saying, so why can't AJ versus CM Punk be the main event of night 1? They're both big names. Plus, this is AJ Styles last year. I would love that. But I think if that's going to be it, Gunther's going to be involved in some way.
Yeah, those two could fight without Gunther. They don't need that necessarily.
They don't need it, yeah.
That could be a night 1 main event for sure. I wouldn't hate AJ Styles versus CM Punk. But Gunther's involved in the story, though, so that's why he would make sense to be. He's involved in that story. He never got the rematch for the world title. He's involved with the story with AJ Styles right now too. So
It's
if
like
he wins the Rumble, or if
easy.
AJ wins the Rumble and then Gunther wins the champ, whatever, they can do something with that.
Yeah, it's just easy and it makes it work. And it's like, if not, what do you do with Gunther? It's like, nah, bro, you got to continue that. Plus, Punk should have beef with Gunther as well because of what he's saying about Cena. Punk likes Cena too. He's been saying that as well. So the story writes itself for Gunther to be involved in that.
All right. In other words, so Gunther tapping out Cena is not as big as Brock beating Hogan. It's big, but my point is, when I look at Gunther, I don't see dollar signs like I see Brock Lesnar. That's where the difference is. Like when I see Brock Lesnar, I'm looking at a superstar. Gunther is a superstar, but he's like a B-level superstar. Brock Lesnar is an A-level superstar. Brock Lesnar is a guy that you can put on the card and people will pay money to go see.
Yep.
He's the guy that you could put in the main event and people will pay money to go see. He's that type of attraction. Do y'all think Gunther's that type of attraction? He doesn't give me that type of feel. Maybe y'all look at him that way, but Gunther doesn't give me that type of feel.
He's
like
a great wrestler.
Gunther's a guy that I will pay to go see. But like if he's in the main event of a WrestleMania, that's not going to give me a WrestleMania main event type of vibe when there are other bigger matchups with superstars who draw more money than him. WrestleMania is a money draw too. You also got to remember that. Like you're putting on the biggest matches of the year that you could put on. So you want to make the most money as you could possibly make. So you got to put the biggest main events on as you possibly can.
And then they named one thing. Like when you were talking about Brock, you talked about how Brock beat Hogan, Brock beat Undertaker, Brock beat Rock. Like Gunther just beat Cena. If this was at the end of this year, post-career killer, taking out Goldberg, taking out Cena, taking out Brock Lesnar and Jericho and AJ, then that next Mania, it's like, okay, let's give him that one-on-one because he earned that Brock treatment.
I'm putting it to you like this. Brock Lesnar was an A+ talent with an A+ star power.
Facts.
Gunther is an A+ talent. He's just a B+ draw level.
Yeah.
That's just what he is.
And I can see Braun Breaker, however. Now, if Braun Breaker was doing that shit, some of that shit Gunther was doing, then he has the look, the feel, the star power that Malik's talking about to where he could do that.
Wait,
I think Braun Breaker's a different type of beast.
I'm catching up now.
Oh, yeah, you back 100%. We're just talking about main eventers, like who should main event this Mania and how Gunther by himself might not be the draw, but if you add CM Punk and AJ Styles, that makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, 100%. Gunther's not Gunther's never a guy that you put at the top of the marquee by himself.
Yeah,
as good as he really is. He's not one of those guys. But he can be a top guy, but no. But I was hearing y'all comparing him to Brock Lesnar, and yeah, 100%. Not night and day. Night and day.
Kurt Angle also was a big draw too at that time. He may not have been a major draw compared to others, but he was still a big enough star where he felt at that level. To me, watching him at that time frame when he was fighting Rock, Austin, and all these other guys, not to mention he was an Olympic gold medalist, so that added to his resume of believability in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle,
Brock Lesnar. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You could probably say Brock Lesnar could have carried Kurt to the star power a little bit, maybe, if you want to debate that at that time frame.
No.
But a lot of times have changed since then, too. We're talking, there are 2 nights of WrestleMania now. You got night 1, you got night 2. Night 2 is the biggest match you're selling for WrestleMania, as this is our biggest match of WrestleMania. This is why you should watch it. It's the biggest.
That's a true main event. Mm-hmm.
Biggest match we're putting on possible. If you do Gunther versus Cody, it'll be great for Gunther's career. And I'm not saying it'd be a bad match, but like, I'm going to look at it as like, this is the biggest match you possibly could put on this year. There's just bigger options, bro. Like there's just bigger people in the company that just draw more money than Gunther.
2 things people got to remember with that Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar comparison, if they're talking about WrestleMania 19. I believe, if I remember hearing this right, I believe Rock and Austin originally was supposed to main event even without that title, but because of Austin going to the hospital the night before, they actually pivoted back to it being Kurt and Brock. But also, we got to remember Brock was being positioned as the face of the company at that time.
That's a fact. Next big thing. So he was it.
Kurt and Brock was always going to be the main event, because if you go look at the documentary on WrestleMania 19, Kurt Angle had broke his neck before WrestleMania, and he basically chose to get shots or whatever the case was and put off the surgery just because he was going to be in the main event. So he knew that like this is my only shot to probably maybe main event WrestleMania. You know what I mean? So like Gunther versus, you know what? Gunther versus Cody, you know what that's going to give me feel for?
What you got?
Gunther versus Cody, if that main event's WrestleMania, it's gonna make me feel like Triple H versus Chris Jericho at WrestleMania.
Oh, damn.
Like that's
No.
a cool main event, but like there's bigger matches you could put on in the main event.
And see, it's funny you say that because I was thinking of Gunther as similar to Triple H. And hear me out with this. Triple H was a top guy, but he was never like the star. You had Rock, you had Austin, you had Cena, you had HBK. Like Gunther's a great guy. Like just like Triple H is a ring general, Gunther's a ring general, better wrestler. But
Triple H is a bigger star though.
You'd say
Triple H is a much bigger star for sure.
that's fair, but just how they're not the top guys of their era.
Triple H, I still think Triple H is the guy you put on the card people gonna pay to go see though.
Oh, okay.
I think people pay money to go see Triple H. Like,
and I think the difference is like Cody's the face of the company, pretty much.
For sure.
Like, at least, like I think
Triple H is
Gunther.
the face of time, but
Yeah, that's like.
Was Triple H? Let me ask y'all.
Should have made him.
Would y'all say Triple H was ever the face of WWE?
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No,
But the reason I compare that is Triple H versus Chris Jericho was okay. Jericho is still he's still a top star, but like there's bigger options. You could have did Triple H versus The Rock in the main event that year, and then Austin versus Hogan. Rock and Hogan was on the same card, bro. Like that's the main event right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Imagine if Cody versus Gunther is on the same card. Let's say Cody versus Gunther is on night 2. And then night 2 is also Roman versus CM Punk, and that opens the show. What match?
Oh my god, Roman versus CM Punk, 100%.
Yeah, that should main event over.
Shit, you don't even have to put CM Punk in there. Roman Seth, that's a bigger match, and I could even say, and this will be disrespectful. I'm sorry to Gunther, but Braun Breaker Roman would be a bigger match than Cody Gunther.
Braun Breaker and Roman.
Yeah,
they're kind of the same level right now, I think.
Yeah,
okay,
same level.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Braun isn't that big money draw yet. Of course, they want him to get there. But
get there
as of right now.
That's fair.
He's there right now, so I can't get with that one.
That's fair. I see what you're saying, but you get where I'm going with that though. Like I understand about your Gunther take with money though for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's how I'm looking at the end of the day. Is Gunther? Do y'all believe Gunther is that big money draw, opposed to the guys like Cody, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton? Those guys you could put on the card and people will pay money to go see. I'm not saying Gunther isn't a guy that people will pay to go see, but is he that guy to that level?
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair. Shit, we're saying the WWE champion's not that level of Drew McIntyre. like that's how deep it is. So like, I'm sorry if Drew can't do it, Gunther, you can't do it either, brother.
No, I agree
so I mean,
Drew's done it before.
Yeah, like Gunther versus Punk, Gunther versus Cody, those would be great matches. You know what I mean? Well, Gunther and Punk, I thought had a good match at SummerSlam. I really enjoyed that. I just feel like when we're talking about star power, even though Gunther tapped out Cena, I don't know if there's much more they could do with him to get him to that level of that big draw. I think Gunther is what he is, and people either accept him or they don't accept him. I don't know if there's much more they can possibly do, even if he tapped out Brock Lesnar or something. Like, as far as his star power, I don't know if there's much more they can do to get him built up to be at that level of a Cody star, of a CM Punk type of star, of a Randy Orton type of star, of those type of guys that you could put in the main events of your WrestleManias for night 2 and put on posters and sell it out. And people be like, yeah, I got to watch that WrestleMania because of that match right there. I don't know if Gunther gets off those type of feels, bro. Like, there's other people that are just bigger star power than him. I feel like he's a B+ level superstar when it comes to star power, but he's an A+ talent. Talent-wise, bar for bar, one of the best in the company. And arguably the best in the company when it comes to talent, but we're talking just star power. I don't know if there's much more they can do with him to get him raised up to be that type of superstar at that level with those other individuals.
And I think that's the disconnect people have. When you're saying this, they're like, but Gunther's so talented, but it's like, we're not talking about talent. Like we all acknowledge he might be the best wrestler in the company, if not one of the best in the world, but we're not talking about that. Wrestling doesn't just need your talent. You also need to be able to draw money.
Yeah, I mean, money's a big part of it too. Yeah, so.
Randy versus Roman's.
I mean, who would you say? Yeah. Who would y'all say right now? Currently, right now, are bigger draw powers than Gunther? We're counting men and women.
Okay.
Rhea, Roman, Cody. Punk.
Randy.
I was about to say Cena is retired.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
All right, so I'll throw out some names. Let me just go through the list. So We're talking just based off star power. We're not talking about talent. We're not talking about in-ring ability. We're just talking about draw power, money
Becky
draw
Lynch.
power. So Gunther is a top star, right? He's one of the top
Mhm.
stars right now. But is he a bigger draw power than these individuals? So Rhea Ripley,
Yeah, Rhea's got him.
Roman Reigns.
Roman,
Yeah.
Let's say Cody Rhodes,
Cody,
Cody.
CM Punk,
Punk. Yep.
Punk.
Becky Lynch,
Big
Yes,
big name
Becky.
Bex.
AJ Lee.
I'm not gonna give you AJ Lee. I can't.
No.
Bianca
She had
Belair?
the pop. Nah, I'll give you Bianca because I was thinking of her. I'll give you Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. Yeah.
You said yes to Bianca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want y'all to just listen to this one. We're talking about money draws.
Yep.
We're talking about money box office, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're about to say.
Logan Paul.
Oh.
Ooh, see, I didn't think you were gonna say him.
In terms of wrestling, no.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know
give you.
nobody watching
I'm not gonna
WWE
give you.
for
I'm
Logan
not gonna
Paul.
give you Logan, but I'll give you Dominic and Liv. I'll definitely give you Dominic and Liv. Together, they're a bigger draw than Gunther for sure.
You said Dom and Liv.
Dom and Liv, yeah. Like if you have them together, they are drawing money.
Maybe. Yeah, in terms of merch and stuff. Yeah.
And yeah, in terms of draw, like I'm giving you Dom and Liv. Yeah. Not in the
Jey
ring.
Uso?
Ooh, yeah, you gotta say Jay. You got to.
Yeah,
Sorry.
with that logic, yeah, you have to say Jay.
LA Knight.
No.
Now we're getting into the level of
Maybe a couple years ago, but no.
and yeah, he's not as hot as he was in the past, but he was a bigger draw than Gunther for sure.
So I mean, we'll just keep it right there because I
Yeah.
don't think there's too many people over him. But
No,
No,
I see what
no.
you're saying. Yeah, I think that's where it stops.
I would say honestly though, even in terms of wrestling, I don't know, man. I feel like Gunther is up there, but when we're looking at marketing too, I would say Logan he's more marketable than Gunther. He's already got.
I refuse to admit that.
I mean, this is true, bro.
No,
This
it's
is
true.
bro.
It's true. I like you're right. I don't like talking about it, but like
Maybe in wrestling terms, yes. Maybe you're looking at Gunther as he's a bigger star, but realistically, Logan Paul worldwide
brings more eyes for sure. I mean, look at his impulsive podcast. Like, that says it all right there.
the Triple H and Batista need to mean. Yes, yes. At that time,
That
yes,
was the
we're
greatest. That was the best story that they had. That's probably the
Mm-hmm.
best babyface turn that they've ever done.
talking- Batista was a major draw in the Ruthless Aggression era. He was the second biggest babyface behind John Cena.
Facts.
For many years.
100% should have made him.
And before Cena took off as the guy in 2005,
Batista.
that was,
it was really
Batista, bro.
Batista.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah,
really
Batista
Batista,
was top guy. Cena was right there, but 2005 was Batista, bro. He was the biggest draw they had in the company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
That
somebody
story,
said
that story was legendary, bro. And it was a
Yeah,
slow burn too. It was they kept building it to the point where Batista became he got on that level where you had to do it.
And when you got to that moment where he told Triple H, "I'm signing that contract against you," it was just like, "Let's fucking go, baby."
That was great.
That
the
was
thumbs up, thumbs
a
down.
moment. And like you said, they set that up from when they did that shit to Randy. Like that shit was built. That was true long game storytelling.
Yeah.
For Randy Orton, yeah. Let me see. I'm looking at some of these comments.
We'll have Ricky Brock here.
I don't think so.
I think Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental title's in trouble, but I don't know if he'll have a
Yeah,
Brock.
for sure. For sure.
I think Dom needs to be worried about his title for sure.
Wait, they're saying Batista wasn't over like that? Wait.
He said in
wait,
04.
wait.
In 04. Late 04, when he started to get over.
It was getting there by the Rumble. He was he got a huge pop.
By Rumble, he was really over by the Rumble.
Yeah, by then when his music hit, he got a huge pop. But
So I get your point right here. You said, but he doesn't have to be in the same limelight. Triple H wasn't in the same star power as people like Cena, Rock, Steve, but he was necessarily part of the main event. That is true, but I still feel like Triple H he's a bigger draw than Gunther though. He's a bigger star than Gunther.
Yeah.
Like where Gunther is right now, he's not at the level that Triple H was at when it comes to star power.
You know what Gunther is now? Gunther is Triple H in '99 before he got the rub from Mick Foley.
Yeah.
That's what Gunther is now. He hasn't got that moment where it was like, okay, now you one of the big boys, not even a question. Like he hasn't gotten that yet, which it should have been the Cena thing.
I was just thinking that. Yeah. But I think after the career killer, I think when he gets
that's what I said. I don't know. Maybe if he goes on this run where he retires like Jericho, he retires Styles, he retires Lesnar, starts to retire all these legends. Maybe that'll boost up his stock to be a bigger star. At least it should on paper. But
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like if he tapped out Cena and he still feels like the same guy when it comes to star power, I just don't know if there's much more they could possibly do to get him to that level. Maybe they could. I'm not saying they can't, but I don't know if they really can though. That's what I'm saying. Like I think Gunther has a ceiling, and the ceiling is what it is. I think Gunther is who he is, and that's not going to change.
I feel for you, Malik, because I don't think Oba's going to retire Brock. I think that's Gunther's job, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And if it's not Gunther, and if it's not Gunther, it's gonna be Braun Breaker before Oba. I'm sorry. Like in that, like there's a line of people before Oba could get to Brock.
I don't know, man. I like
you like Oba for Brock over Braun and Gunther?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why that's a problem. He got to look at everything. Oba got to look.
Oba works for me.
I'm not hating on Oba because Oba's the man, but like I feel like with Triple H, I don't know, man. I gotta see it. That's
me personally, I'm more invested in Oba than I am Braun.
Fair.
That's just me.
Right, they're kind of equal. They're kind of equal to me on the same level.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Oba every time.
I mean, look, I'm way interested in my brother superstars right now over Braun. Like, let's call a spade a spade. I like Melo's United States run is doing more for me than Braun's Intercontinental Championship run did for me. And look, Trick Williams, I want to see what he's doing. Like Hollywood Trick is gonna be real. I believe in it. I believe in it now. I see
that might be the U.S. title match at Mania.
I see it, bro. I could get down with it.
Because I thought it was gonna be Melo and Ilya. I thought they were gonna hold off on Melo for a minute and then give him the title, but I'm glad they didn't. But
let's do Trick Melo, man, for WrestleMania. I think that would do numbers. The question is, do you have Trick win though? You got to, I feel, right?
I think you have to, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
You ain't rocking with Melo and Trick? Here we go.
I mean, the matches weren't the best.
Something about Trick just don't. Oh man, I ain't sold, bro.
You ain't feeling it?
You're not sold yet? I mean, I'm not overall.
His NXT Championship reigns mid.
Oof, that's true. I agree.
His TNA World Title reign was pretty good, but like
I was about to say, I think that TNA title run did a lot.
I don't know if I look at him as a main roster guy yet. I got to see how he's utilized. He's over right now with the chance and stuff. That's cool, but
you got
LA was pretty over for a minute too. And
so was Kit Wilson.
Yeah, true. You need more than that. That's fair. Now wait, don't do that Kit Wilson shit, Mo, because you know that's that song.
That man is over. Yeah, that theme got him over, bro.
That theme got him over. With Trick, it just with everybody saying the whoop that it seems like people want to be bought in. Let me not say they are. They want to be bought in to where if they see the right shit, he could take off, bro. It feels real. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't know what Trick ceiling is gonna look like, and on the main roster, because main roster is very different from NXT. So I don't know if that star power is gonna hold up. That matters a lot. We keep talking about it, but that matters, bro. Like to an extent, at least. I mean, then again, it just depends on who WWE likes as well. So it goes hand in hand. It depends on who WWE likes.
True.
But it also depends on, like, can you be somebody that they feel like they can market?
Yeah. That's a big thing. And the crazy thing is, what hurts my soul, and I think you might be right, Malik, when that report came out about Javon, it's like, damn, I feel like they don't see Javon the same way we see Javon. And you called that on the pod a couple of months ago.
I can't take it serious because it's from Alvarez and Meltzer.
Fair. Double fair.
They use hearsay and opinions and present it as reports. I'll just anytime anything's reported by them, I need to see it be backed up by like Sean Ross Sapp or somebody else.
Piss me off because it's like, bro, Javon's the perfect baby face. Like I see a healthy Jeff Hardy style baby face. Like people like that dude to me has that it quality to where when he smiles, it's like it's real. He's genuine. He's not being a character. He's being himself.
He's just him. Yeah. Yeah. I just.
But I think you might be right, Malik. I think Javon may be the odd man out, which breaks my soul.
I personally think they brought Javon up to the main roster a little too early. I think he had a lot of time.
He should have had that
only
NXT
21.
championship. He should have.
Yeah.
He should have won that. He really should have.
Yeah. Like,
I agree. They're the two people that I really believe that'll be next top main event stars for WWE is Braun Breaker and Obafemi.
And Oba.
Like those are the two that I think. Those are the two that I think WWE is really sold on looking at. Like these two are gonna be, they're gonna be it. We already know how they feel about Braun Breaker and Obafemi. I really think they like Obafemi too. Everybody else, when it comes to Javon, Trick, Mello,
they gotta earn it.
Ricky Saints and Ethan Page and all these people. I'm like, I don't really know, bro. Like I don't know.
It hurts my soul because I see it with it's like Triple H, you bastard, you're such a body guy, and it's showing up. That's why I feel like they want Powerhouse Hobbs so bad. That nigga loves a bulky nigga.
Well, I think it depends though. I don't think necessarily Triple H is a body guy. I think it's the main roster is different. Main roster has to be reflected around people that are believable.
True.
When Triple H was in NXT, he was pushing Johnny Gargano and he was pushing Sami Zayn and Leon Ruff was the North American champion. You know what I'm saying?
But you're right. I think I think the main roster has to have a specific look, and it's like give those guys a chance because I'm telling you, bro. I've seen I feel like Melo could be that guy, bro, and it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul because he might not have the height or the bulk, but like in pause, no homo. Melo's an attractive dude. He's marketable. You can market that like. Women could, I know, make that face. I know that's why I said pause, nigga. But you could market that, bro. Melo's not like ugly. So, like, I don't know. I feel like in ring, he could go, he could talk, but we're going to see. But you're right. They definitely,
here go chat.
Who they want is Braun Breaker and Obafemi. That's who they want, 100%.
For sure.
For sure. Some people saying Jacob, too. You think they want Jacob in that same limelight?
Man, me and G had this debate.
I'm going to call a spade a spade. I think Jacob's past is going to haunt. I think Jacob's past is going to hurt him.
See, I'm not the only one.
I think it will.
Great.
I think that's his ceiling. I think talent-wise, I think explosiveness, he has it. But I feel like when it comes down to the end of the day, this dude is saying yada I mean and like has red rags and like is doing real gangster shit. And you can't tell me that's more marketable than Trick and Mello. I'm fucking sorry. You can't. You cannot. So I think that's
trying to tell G this, bro. I'm
just to call a spade a spade.
Yeah, I don't know if WWE wants to present him as like the guy. I think he'd be world heavyweight champion for sure.
Yeah, I definitely think he could be a champion, but like not the guy. No, I'm sorry, no.
I don't know. I mean, he is a Samoan nigga, dude that says nigga, and people were tripping about that on the internet. You know,
that's what I'm saying. They got videos out of this dude being like, "We blooded up, nigga." Like what? No.
That's gonna come back to haunt him eventually.
Yes, like, and the thing is, it's not scrubbed. It's still on the internet. Like the nigga tried to get a new Instagram. He think he's slick, but the videos are still there, buddy.
Nah, bro. Once it's on the internet, you're cooked.
That nigga had Charlotte Flair making a PSA. Follow Jacob's new account.
Nah, man.
I don't know if they want to present him. I mean, maybe they could. I think Jacob could be world heavyweight champion, but it's like, do they want to present him as like one of their top guys? Or like, yeah, he's one of our top stars. Like, I don't. He might be a little too gangster for them, bro. I don't know.
Hey,
man.
Prince, I'm not profiling, dog. I'm sorry. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Like
this is WWE we talk about, bro.
They didn't put.
There's a reason. No, they literally. I believe MVP said it himself. They didn't push him because of his
past. Yeah,
he wasn't allowed to travel to certain places.
You know how hard it was to get the Usos. Like speaking of traveling, like the Usos just started to be able to travel. And look, Menace, I agree, he could be an inspiration, but look at how they're pushing him right now as this werewolf, this monster.
This is the exact argument G and I have.
They're not doing the inspiration thing. They will not. Like, I'm sorry, I don't believe Triple H has the. And see, I don't think he has the cultural knowledge to do that.
Different type of pass too, though. Like. There's never been a top guy in WWE that we've known of who has a past history of going to jail or prison that they label as like their top guy. MVP didn't get it, or Truth didn't get it.
And they have cleaner pass than Jacob. Like Jacob's shit is like real shit. Like, well, MVP shit was real, but R-Truth not as
MVP did 9 years, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, MVP shit was super real, but like,
he did almost a decade, bro.
But Jacob's crimes are more serious than R-Truth's, at least. Maybe not MVPs. Let me not disrespect MVP like that.
I really, what we're basing it off of too is not our preferences, based off how we think WWE. If you've been watching WWE long enough, y'all should be hip. Y'all should be smart enough to know. Like, they have people they like. You could tell who they like. They have their superstars. You always have superstars for the fans as well. Fans will always voice up who they like, but WWE is always going to position people in the top spot that they want in that spot, no matter if the people like it or not.
100%.
That's a fact.
100%. I agree. Jeff Hardy has a horrible past, but that's why his ass didn't get pushed after a while. That's exactly why.
I said Jeff Hardy was never in, like, he never did prison time though, bro. Like, it's a different.
Yeah,
like,
it's a big.
Jeff Hardy was getting like DUIs, and it was on drugs, and he was messing up and stuff. But like, bro was locked up, bro. Like, he did something so bad he had to be put in prison or jail. Like, there's a difference. Like,
yeah. And look, I feel you, Prince. I get it because I see it with Jacob too. Jacob has it, bro. Let's not, just because we're saying this does not mean we don't think Jacob's talented. Like, Jacob
he got the talent to be a top.
It's
guy,
like Malik said. We're not
guys.
talking about our preference. We're talking about what we see WWE doing, like TK. And then that's a whole nother thing. We didn't even think about the TKO-ness of it all. Like, it's not just WWE anymore. It's
Lord, I didn't even think about that. Oof.
Yeah, TKO don't want to. They don't want to push Jacob, but they brought back Brock Lesnar though.
Talk about it, and John Jones.
Oof. Well, you know, hey.
So maybe Jacob got a shot. Shit, maybe he got a shot.
I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
Brock was already a star before all this happened. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I think a little color plays a factor into it as well. You know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. If we're being honest.
That always has play a factor in certain things, though. If we're being honest.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
I feel like Jacob though has a great future in WWE. I feel like he could be a world heavyweight champion for sure. Like, he's somebody that I think could definitely be a very believable world heavyweight champion, but I don't know if he's gonna be at the level of an Oba or a Braun Breaker though.
Nah,
he could be like their rivals, you know.
Shit,
like
they're not putting Jacob over Logan Paul either. If we're being honest, they definitely want Logan Paul to be a top star.
Unfortunate truth.
Yeah, which sucks. Especially then you get the John Cena rub of how Cena was talking on an interview of how, like, oh yeah, I tried to push Logan Paul to be a full timer. I think he's gonna do this. Cena loves that guy, bro, and that the way that Cena talks about him makes me think exactly what Malik's saying. WWE's gonna push the fuck out of him. It's coming.
Oh, for sure. That's already been written on the wall, bro. Like, I've been known he was gonna be a future world champion before he even went full time. I'm like, bro, full time, part time, this shit ain't gonna matter, bro. He gonna be a world champion eventually, bro. They're not just putting him in matches and main event spots against Roman or WrestleMania matches against Seth Rollins and matches against Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles for nothing, bro. Like, they putting him in these matches. They're putting him in these matches before he's even been seasoned, bro. Like, he's not even fully seasoned yet.
Bro, this dude has fought Roman, Seth, AJ, Cody, Ray, like all of their top, Randy, like John, all of their top guys. You're right. No, you're absolutely right, Malik. You're absolutely right. And anybody who doesn't see it is stupid, because when you break it down like that, he's fought literally the best. It's not like he's fighting fucking jobbers or mid-carders. No, he's fighting top guys for a reason, to get him ready to be a top guy. Damn, I'm an idiot for not seeing that sooner.
Shaking your head for Mo. That's one of your guys right there.
Because he knows it's true. That's why he's shaking his head.
As long as he gets better.
He's not bad.
Let me ask y'all.
He ain't world champion level though.
This is a serious question. Do y'all think at a point in time he has to be able to call a match on the fly to be world champion?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
That's important. To be the top guy, that's important.
Have we seen him do that yet? I don't think so.
No, not to my knowledge. No, I don't think so. All right, so let me ask you this: realistically, no bullshit. I'm gonna name these people, and you tell me if you really believe these superstars will win a world title before Logan Paul does. Like, no bias, just realistic, looking at how WWE does things, viewing it realistically.
And before him, right? Like you're saying before.
Like, they will win the title before Logan Paul.
Gotcha.
So Will Braun Breaker be a world champion before Logan Paul?
Yes.
Yes.
Carmelo Hayes.
Fuck, man. No.
You might have already stumped me. No.
Fuck. I want to say yes. No. I think he'll be a champion after Logan.
I wish I
Fuck.
could say yes.
Trick Williams.
No. If Melo's not, fuck no to Trick. I'm sorry,
No.
Trick. I love you, bro. No.
No.
Austin Theory.
Oh, he's below Melo and Trick. Fuck no.
Nope.
Bronson Reed.
No.
All right, hear me out. I think he got a shot at the world heavyweight. If for some wild like Batista, Randy
fact that
Orton,
they had
Braun
him-
Breaker shit.
My thing is, I don't know how. I don't even know if I can say WWE doesn't value. I just don't know how they value him because they had him beat Roman
He beat Roman
just to become a manager.
Like it's weird. I'm gonna say yes to Bronson Reed just because I feel like the man who beat Kazuchika Okada and Roman, he got something in there. I don't know what it is, but he got something.
Shit, I'm saying no.
Javon Evans.
No,
No.
not before.
He got
Logan.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got time.
he got plenty of time.
Obafemi.
Yes, I think Oba wins before Logan.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I do. I actually do.
Y'all think he wins before?
Logan, yeah, I think it's close. I think it's super close.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Randy winning 15?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah, because I think Randy can win 15 this year.
You think Randy wins 15 before Logan wins his first world title?
Yeah, because
I think so.
shout out to our guy from last week. I think his name was Zach, the white guy who was with his name's Zach, right?
No, that's you talking about Van.
Van, sorry, Van. Van predicted he thinks Logan's gonna win by the end of the year. So
Okay, this will be an interesting one. What about Dominic Mysterio?
I was waiting for it. I'm picking Dom, baby. I'm picking Dom. I think Dom got a shot because what Dom has that some of the other doesn't. Dom has the political backing of his pops. My left knee. He can out politic Logan, baby. Nepo, baby. I'm picking Dom. Plus, he's over as fuck.
Technically, he
He's
already
already
did.
a world champion. Facts. AAA.
So dumb. So dumb.
Y'all both picking Dom?
I'm picking
Yeah.
Dom. Hell yeah.
What about? Let's be a little different. What about Roman Reigns if he wins another one?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't see Roman winning this year. So I'm going to say Logan. I don't see Roman winning this year, bro.
So Logan
I
gonna
can
win
see
it before
Roman
Roman
doing
gets
it
it?
Yeah. I'm going to say Logan wins it before Roman gets it. It's crazy.
I'd rather Roman go on the 300. What was it? 1,300 days. Yeah, I'd rather do that again.
You rather see Roman go on that long run again?
Then
Yes.
Logan. Damn, that's wild.
Yes. Yes.
Bro, that was 3 years, Mo.
2030. Let's go.
Jesus.
Before you give that mother. And, hey, if by 2030 and Logan's still at the level that he is now, get the fuck out of here.
2030 is nasty, bro.
Yeah, it's super nasty.
Okay. Sami Zayn.
Sammy, they've been telling the story, bro. He has to.
Yeah, I think
I
CM
can
Punk
see
has
Sammy winning it. The thing is, I can see Sammy winning it and Logan being the one to take it from him.
to cash in on him. Yeah, I can see that very much so. And I think
can see
Triple
that.
H loves Sammy so much that Sammy will get a world championship. But the question is, Logan could do it from a Money in the Bank. Sammy has to do it like a traditional babyface way. I think it's close. I'm gonna go with Logan, but I could definitely see what Mo said, where Sammy wins, Logan takes it from him, or Logan wins, Sammy is the one that takes it off of
All
Logan.
right.
I can see it going either way.
What about Matt Cardona?
Nah, Logan
Logan.
Paul. I'm
I
sorry,
don't see
man.
Matt Cardona winning it at all.
Always ready.
LA Knight.
Logan Paul. Sorry, LA Knight.
Unfortunately, because of how they booked him, Logan Paul.
Last one, Jacob Fatu.
This is close.
That's a good question, actually.
This is another close one.
Gotta
I'm
pick a
gonna
I feel
side.
like Jacob. I'm worried Jacob might be one of those guys like Umaga, kind of, where he's close to it, but he never gets it. I'm worried that they do that.
Gotta pick a side, bro.
I don't think Jacob
I'll
gets
say
it this
Logan.
year, so I'm saying
I'll say
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
Logan.
So Logan gonna win a world title before Jacob?
I can see it 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I think so.
Through a Money in the Bank. Like Logan, see, that's the thing. Logan has so many different ways he could do it sneakily, snily, whereas I think Jacob has a lesser amount of ways he could win it.
Yeah.
See, I think what I could see, I think they really want Braun to be the next top babyface. I could see Braun winning the world title and then Logan having that Money in the Bank,
And cashing
being
in
in
on
that vision,
Mhm.
holding that briefcase in the back, like, yeah, I got your back, Braun. Don't worry, got
And
your
then
back.
Paul Heyman running with Logan. Oh my gosh.
The heel heat would be crazy, bro. That's what they want.
Yeah, it'd be nuts. And Braun's the babyface. I could totally see that, bro. Totally.
Now, if you have Paul Heyman with Logan Paul,
Nasty work.
you see what Paul Heyman been
Nasty
doing for
work.
niggas, bro.
And see, during that scenario, I think that's where we could get like a Bronson Reed maybe fucking shit up and just winning for a couple weeks. Like that's why I picked him. Like just a couple weeks because something about Triple H and Bronson Reed, he loves him. Like Mo said, why the fuck did he beat Roman Reigns? Like why?
Just to become a background character. What type of shit?
It's weird.
I feel like I don't know if I view him as a background character. I still feel like Braun is like a killer. He's just kind of taking like I think they want to level up Braun Breaker a little bit more because for a little bit, I feel like Bronson Reed was a little bit over Braun Breaker.
Facts.
So I feel like WWE didn't like that a little bit. Like, okay, let's
cooled it
kind
off.
of let's push it back a little bit so we can kind of get Braun up to that level because Bronson Reed was feeling a little bit more down than Breaker for a minute.
He was. Let me ask you. It seems like they're giving Breaker the Randy Orton push of evolution, where Bronson's getting the slow burn of Batista. Is that how you kind of see it, Malik? Where they had to cool him off a little bit, and
I don't know if I really see it like that way.
fair.
Potentially, though. Potentially, it's not an insane, absurd thing to say, but I mean, potentially. Prince just said, "What do you think about this? Trick Williams is a superstar in the making, and Trick is on his 97, 98 The Rock career path."
Could be.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know if he wins the world title in that span. Maybe like 96, 97 Rock. Maybe. More so.
Do you have a question thing you want to ask, Mo, before we head off?
I forgot to think of one. Damn. Fucking around with my camera for too long, man. Yeah,
it could be anything random. You could put something together like a little question. What's better than this? Or pick between the two, or you could put something together like we did with the themes, or a superstar, like I always do. Like what superstar is better? How many superstars are better than this individual?
All right, let me see.
You could do a superstar like this. Figure out a superstar, and you start naming people.
Yeah, just naming randoms.
All right, bet.
Any chance Hobbs could be back? I feel like Powerhouse Hobbs should go to NXT though, bro. They need people.
I think Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be Ricky Starks' heater, and is going to be the reason why Ricky Saints wins the NXT championship. And I think they're going to feud. And then when Ricky gets called up, I think Powerhouse Hobbs takes it from him and runs NXT.
They have two big
like, dude, yeah, baby. Keanu Carver versus Powerhouse.
That's why they called him Omo, because they got Keanu Carver. So they're like, all right, we got to run it over him. We got this dude now. So
hey, bro, and Keanu Carver is a real nigga. Like that nigga is great. I like it.
Top 5 most underrated themes. That's a good question. I'm gonna go with underrated themes. So we go Victoria, all the things she said. Billy Kidman's theme song, super underrated. That's a fire ass theme if you ask me. Zoe Stark has a pretty good theme song, underrated if you ask me.
It was pretty good.
Shannon Moore with the lyrics though. If you don't remember Shannon Moore's theme, go Google it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna do that.
Or YouTube it. Shannon Moore's theme song with the lyrics, bro. With the lyrics,
fire,
bro.
Okay.
And then last one, underrated. I want to think of a good one, like a really, really good one that stands out. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say the Brian Kendrick, bro. I used to bang his bro. His theme used to be tough to me, bro.
Fire.
Man with the plan.
That's a jam. Hey, Q Will, I could definitely see Raquel winning the women's world championship and having her and Liv feud.
Oh, Raven too. Raven had a
Michael shit.
Raven's theme song too, bro.
Yes, he did.
Raven's theme song was great. But you got to look at, if you're gonna Google Shannon Moore's theme, it has to be the one with the lyrics, not the instrumental. It's two different ones, bro. the instrumental theme song with the lyrics, bro. You gotta be with the lyrics.
I'm looking that up, bro. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna check that out.
It's like classic 2000s rock, bro. It's great, bro. It's great.
With lyrics. Right. Yep, because they have both. I see it. All right, hell yeah.
Shannon Moore's theme with the lyrics, bro. Gregory Helm's theme was fire too, yeah. Somebody said Deuce and Domino.
Deuce and Domino's theme. What the fuck?
Yeah, Deuce and Domino. I don't know about no Deuce and Domino, but
Rhea's already a superstar. But can y'all see Liv and Stephanie also being the next level superstars on the women's side for the next 10 years? Sure. I think Stephanie for sure. They want Stephanie to get there. Liv is kind of already there with star power. She has like one of the top social media followings in WWE right now for women. But I feel like there's a ceiling for everybody too. We mentioned before, and Stephanie, I think they really want her to be up there with the Rheas and the Charlottes and all that stuff. With Liv, I feel like her ceiling is what it is, and we've seen the best of Liv. Like, this is what she is, how she's been presented, and this is what she's gonna be. For Stephanie, I think that's somebody that they want to market as like putting on posters, video game covers, and all that global stuff. I could see her being somebody they want to market global, and she's getting better with their English too. So I think they want her to get there.
Yeah, I think Liv is at her. I think Liv's at her peak of like upper mid card, lower main event, where Stephanie can be that global star.
Somebody said Billy and Chuck's theme. Low key, that was fire. I can't hold you, bro.
Billy and Chuck's. All right, I got one. I got to pick between the two. Right. So let's do pick between the two between Royal Rumble matches.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna give y'all 2007 or 2008.
2008. 2008 clears.
I kind of agree.
I think 2008 is a better Rumble match, but I do like 2007's ending finishing sequence more.
2007 has a great ending, but
yeah,
from start to finish, 08.
Bro, it's 08 for sure.
Agreed. All right, 2018 women's or 2021 women's?
2018 women's. I feel like that was the first one. So many superstars coming back. It was just a really, really great Rumble. And the 2021 women's was really good, but I think 2018 women's was still probably the best women's Rumble they did for the simple fact of everybody who came back, people you hadn't seen from the past, mixing with superstars with the current era as well. And the winner, I think, was properly done. And then Ronda Rousey coming out at the end was crazy too. Some people feel like Ronda coming out took away the moment, but I didn't feel that way. I'm like, that just added more onto it. Like, holy shit, like, now they got Ronda, bro. Like, the women's roster already looking crazy, but now you got Ronda too. Like,
I think I'm gonna choose 2021 because of the history with Bianca and everything that meant, and just that being a specific moment.
Fair call. All right, next one I got 2002 or 2004.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's 2004, bro.
No, I was thinking.
2004 was really good, man. Especially that.
Really
listen,
good.
Bro. I know Triple H had just come back, had that big reaction, and 2002 was really good, but we can't act like niggas wasn't in tears when Chris Benoit won that Royal Rumble, bro.
Yeah.
It was emotional as hell, bro. Like,
it was.
If you go back and watch the celebration, bro, listen to JR on commentary, I promise you still gonna tear up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was literally like, when you hear, and that goes back to one of our conversations earlier. I love how we're connecting it. The fucking way a commentator can just elevate a story, and what JR did for Chris Benoit that night, it was just perfect.
That's why I love the Austin heel turn so much. It's JR on commentary.
Chris Benoit
sold his soul to Satan.
Realistically, if we keeping it 1,000, Chris Benoit has the best Rumble win from the number one spot, bro. It's not even close.
I think you're right.
It's not even close.
Oh yeah. Shawn,
I don't even think it's a debate.
Rhea, it's Benoit by country mile. By country mile. So 2018 men's or 2020 men's?
2020.
I know this answer. Yeah.
I think 2020 is the greatest men's Rumble of all time. 2018 is really good, but I think 2020 had a much better story and was paced a lot better. Edge's return, everything about it was
done. That is Edge's return. Plus, you got Drew McIntyre winning, and it's a big moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2020.
Fair call. Here's two I think are very underrated, and I put them together. 2003 or 2009.
Two underrated ones. Actually, bro, I'm gonna say 2009, bro. I think 2009 might be the most underrated Rumble, bro. 2009 was really good, if you ask me. With the Randy Orton story of him after just kicking Vince in the head, then winning the Rumble, that ending sequence, bro, with Legacy against Triple H and stuff like that was some good shit. 2003 was really good too, though, man. And what's really cool is that they both kind of had the same finish, where it's like in 03, Taker was distracted with Batista coming in, and then he had to get rid of Batista and stuff like that. And then Lesnar came in, threw him over the top. 2009 was kind of the same, where Triple H was trying to get rid of Cody and Ted, and then Randy came and tossed him over the top. So I like 09. I'm gonna give 09 the love right there.
I think 09 because of how much more it matters to me with like the legacy factor, the ending of Evolution, like Malik was saying, Triple H getting out of there by Randy. I think the story just matters more to me overall for 2009.
I think 09 too. There's some top stars in there, man. You had Undertaker, Randy, Triple H, Jericho, like Rey Mysterio was there.
Crazy. RVD made a return. Yeah.
RVD made a return. Yeah, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that did have the Santino elimination.
Yep.
That was that Rumble.
What else you got?
Let's see. All right, this one's like which one's worse. So pick between the two. Which one's worse?
Okay.
1995 or 2011.
Ooh.
They're both so bad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's probably no wait. 2011 had Del Rio winning, but 95.
The star power boy, 95, man.
95.
Boy.
You know what? I'm gonna say 2011.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I'm gonna say 2011 for the simple fact it was the first 40-man Rumble, so there was more hype behind it, and it flopped. And then you had Del Rio win. I just feel like that just tarnished a lot of things about it. 95 is one of the worst Rumbles ever and has like very little star power. But there's one thing that will always stand out from it being iconic is that Shawn was the first person to come in number one and win it. They always showed the fucking highlight packages of his 1 foot on the floor in those packages and him coming back up over the top rope and winning the damn Rumble. So there's an iconic moment attached to that Rumble. For 2011, you gotta erase that from history, bro. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. And I'm looking at the people just to remind myself of the entrance, like, oh my goodness, JTG, Michael McGillicuddy, David Otunga, Tyler Rex.
All members of the core in there, bro.
Yes. Horrible. Great Khali. Who the fuck's Mason Ryan? Like, I forgot about that fucking guy.
Mason Ryan from the New Nexus.
Like, what the fuck?
They did have Booker T coming back, though. Booker T coming back was pretty dope.
Yeah, he was the legend. Got your boy Hornswoggle in there. Jack Swagger.
And Diesel.
Fucking Diesel came back. Alex Riley, like Ezekiel Jackson. Just horrible. Horrible.
All right, what else? That was a good one.
I know Malik's answer here, but 2005 or 2010?
2005, clear. Not even close.
Here we go with the clearest word.
Belt to ass, bro. Belt to ass.
That is not belt to ass. Relax.
Belt to ass,
relax.
Bro. Way more star power. Way more star power.
No.
2005 don't got more star power? Are we serious?
You got Cena, Shawn Batista, Edge, Jericho. Bro,
2005, Batista, Cena, Edge, Mysterio. You had Booker T, Jericho, like Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. The niggas in that match was crazy.
2010, they're comparable. Wait, 2010 has crazy star power.
Not to mention 2005, the Raw vs SmackDown encounter, bro. The Muhammad Hassan, him having so much heat where they threw that nigga out of the ring. Where Raw and SmackDown.
Hey, that's cool. What about the story with Shawn Michaels trying to get back to Undertaker? There is no better story than 05 than that.
That's cool. I'll give you that. But 05 had a way better.
CM Punk and with the microphone.
Ooh, okay, so wait,
eliminated niggas.
Wait, I gotta ask Malik this.
And 05 had a way better ending, and they fucked it up.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
How do you feel about 05's ending? When I know you don't like the fact that
shit was fire.
Lex Luger and Bret Hart won, and then you get the Batista Cena thing, but Vince McMahon starts it over. So it's like
they messed up the ending, but they made it work so well.
Yeah, it was fire.
It just made it better.
It looks natural as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. You couldn't even tell it was a mess up, really.
Bro, 05 has one of those moments I don't know if there's ever been a bigger final two stare-off than Cena and Batista in 05, bro. Where you had two guys that you knew were up next to be the top guys or top superstars stare off in the ring, and people generally split Cena, Batista.
Like, who's going to win?
Come on, 2005, bro. Respect.
Also, 2005 doesn't have as many like low tier wrestlers in the sense that like you got Viscera and Mark Jindrak, but like outside of them and Orlando Jordan, it's
Simon
pretty
Dean.
much he. Yes.
Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle. We're about to go to this, bro. Hold on, I'm about to.
Bro, 2010 got crazy star power too, though.
Yeah.
2010. That's the one where Edge wins.
You
I know
got
Mo
the
had
same
to pick
people.
Edge.
He said Edge. It's the same people.
Not same people. Because certain people were different places at this time.
You got
too.
Benoit and Eddie.
Wait. I like
No.
2005.
So 2005, you got Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. I'm gonna name all the stars. You had Edge. Edge was more of a legend in 2010.
Was he not a bigger star in 2010? Okay.
He was. Rey Mysterio, kind of the same.
Facts.
He wasn't in the Rumble.
Yeah,
Rey Mysterio. Booker T, legend. Chris Jericho,
For sure.
it kind of it was the same.
No.
Shawn Michaels, same. Kurt Angle, legend.
Yep.
John Cena, much bigger star in 2010. We on to that. Batista, bigger star in 2010. But 2005, though, actually, 2005 Batista was more of a legend, but 2005 Batista.
Yeah.
Ric Flair, legend. Even though he was old, legend.
So that's 11. We got 11 there. I counted 11.
You had the coach, so
Yeah, coach.
Salute.
Also, I like the fact that Eddie and Ben. That's the Eddie Benoit and Howard Cole Holly whooping Daniel Pewter's ass.
Bro, they beat.
All right, let me look at these legends here.
I got 2010 right here. 2010. So
okay, cool.
CM Punk.
Yep.
We count Beth Phoenix because she's a women's legend, so we'll count her.
Sure.
Triple H.
Yep.
Can't count Drew McIntyre at the time because he was a nobody.
Nah.
Facts.
Can't count Cody Rhodes either at the time. He was a nobody.
Kane.
Matt Hardy is a legend, but
2010.
Shawn Michaels, John Cena.
Yep.
I think it's got Yoshitatsu in this Rumble, bro. We were talking about it. Jericho, Edge, Batista. R-Truth, you want to count him as a legend? R-Truth is a legend, but at the same time.
Not 920. 920.
922, yeah.
So I'll give 2005 a bit of a, but a lot of those guys that you named in 2005 were bigger stars in 2010. Like a lot.
That's true.
Some of those, yeah,
so
for sure.
It's like
they had done some more. I mean, Batista was more of a legend in 2010, even though his peak was 2005. He was more of a legend in 2010. Cena, obviously, a bigger legend. Edge was more of an established legend for sure. Triple H was, he was already.
And that was Edge's return too.
Yeah.
He was already legend in 2005. Shawn Michaels was already a legend in 2005 and 2010, so that didn't really change. But yeah, 2005 had the more star power though. I would say.
That's not crazy. All right, I got two more. I know we're going long on the show, but I got two more. 2023 men's or 2025 men's?
2025 men's. Jey Uso winning didn't really diminish the Rumble for me. Like, that was a shocking moment that added to the Rumble, but 2025 men's was really fun to watch. And I was there in person. People were yeeting when Jey Uso won, bro. Like,
yeah,
2025 probably is the first Rumble we had in a minute that was so unpredictable, bro. Like,
yeah, it was.
I know what was going to happen.
And that Roman, Seth, and CM Punk shit was fire. It was so fire. Yeah, I'm going to pick 2025 because I prefer Cody's win in 24 than I do 23.
Okay. And then last one, these two are always in the GOAT conversation, and to show respect to the old heads, we got 92 versus 2001.
I'm leaning 2001, but let me just look.
92.
Really? Okay.
92 probably is the most star-stacked Rumble in history.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
2001 is good, though. 2001 is really good, but I'm gonna get the edge to 92. I'm gonna get the edge to 92.
That's where Kane just starts going off, but then you got Austin winning that. I'm going 2001. I enjoyed
it. Title on the line and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go 92, bro. Let me look up.
Hogan funny at the end of that match. At the end of 92, bro. He got mad at Sid because Sid, eliminated him. Like, bro, it's the Royal Rumble. That's
So
how you win.
I'm gonna read all These are all the superstars from the 1992 Royal Rumble. Now, this is probably the most star-stacked Rumble in the history of WWE, but that's to be determined and debated by everybody else, right? So, number 1 was the British Bulldog. Number 2 was Ted DiBiase, who were our top stars from that era. Number 3 was Ric Flair. Number 4 was Jerry Sags. Number 5 was Haku, probably the most dangerous guy in the history of wrestling. Shoot.
Yeah.
Number 6 was Shawn Michaels. Number 7, Tito Santana. Number 8, the Barbarian. Number 9, the Texas Tornado, who was Kerry Von Erich, who I believe would have been a top star for WWE if he never passed away.
Facts.
Number 10 was Repo Man. 11, Greg Valentine. 12 was Nikolai Volkov. 13, the Big Boss Man. 14 was Hercules. How they were able to trademark that, I don't know. 15 was Roddy Piper. 16 was Jake Roberts. 17 was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. 18 was Erwin Shyster. 19 was Jimmy Snuka. 20 was The Undertaker.
Nice.
21 was the Macho Man Randy Savage. 22 was the Berserker. 23 was Virgil. 24 was Cole Mustafa. I don't know who that nigga is.
Iron Sheik.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was about. Yeah.
It's Iron Sheik.
Was it Iron Sheik? Okay, yeah, Iron Sheik had a different name at the time. Iron Sheik. So the Iron Sheik, number 24. 25 was Rick Martel. 26 was Hulk Hogan. 27 was Skinner.
Wait, who?
28 was Sergeant Slaughter. 29, Sid Justice, aka Psycho Sid, aka Sid Vicious. And then 30 was the Warlord. Why they had Warlord at 30 over everybody's kind of crazy, but
hey, that's star stud. I'm looking at 01 right now. That smokes 01 in terms of star power, like easily.
Yeah.
Easily,
yeah,
bro.
2001. So for 2001, these were all the entrants in the Rumble at that time frame. You had Jeff Hardy, Bull Buchanan, aka B Square.
Yeah, like you're starting off with that.
Number 3 was Matt Hardy. Number 4 was Farouk. Number 5 was Drew Carey.
Like what? Drew.
I enjoyed that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was
ass.
That shit was hilarious.
Big hot meal of garbage. Number 6 was Kane. Number 7 was Raven. Number 8 was Al Snow. Number 9 was Perry Saturn. Number 10 was Steve Blackman. Number 11 was Grandmaster Sexay. Number 12 was the Honky Tonk Man.
Trash.
13 was The Rock. 14 was The Godfather. 15 was Taz. 16 was JBL, aka Bradshaw. 17 was Albert. 18 was Hardcore Holly. Number 19 was K Quick, who is R-Truth. 20 was Val Venus. 21 was William Regal. 22 was Test. 23 was Big Show. 24 was Crash Holly. I loved Crash Holly, by the way. 25 was The Undertaker. 26 was Scotty 2 Hotty. 27 was Stone Cold Steve Austin. 28 was Billy Gunn. 29 was Haku. And 30 was Rikishi. Heel Rikishi at 30. Nasty work.
Yeah.
I think it's because he earned his spot. He earned it in a match.
Yeah, everybody knew he was going to be number 30. Yeah, everybody knew.
I think Malik's right. 1992 smokes 2001, bro.
In terms of star power, yeah.
In terms of star power, easily, too. It's night and day. Facts.
Yeah, great, man. All right, guys, we're going to head off here. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for the podcast. We'll be back next week giving our Royal Rumble predictions. So make sure you tune in for that. We should have the full squad here next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, man. Thank you guys for coming through to watch the pod once again.
Yes, sir.
Hit the subscribe button. Don't miss next week's episode. We're going to talk a lot about Royal Rumble, man. So predictions and all that stuff. Any final thoughts, man? Any guys got any final thoughts? Nope. Good. We ended off as we should.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time. Acknowledged Homo sapiens. Put Homo sapiens in the chat, man. Dub Homo sapiens. We need that in the chat before we head off, man. Make sure y'all throw up the Homo sapiens in the chat. Got to acknowledge the greatest of all time. If you're not an Homo sapien, then you're not living life to the fullest.